Top of the top. What's up? What's up? We are thank you, James. Thank you. Thank you everybody that tapped it. Thank you for the cash apps yesterday. Thank you for everybody that participates and enjoys the content. Let's go, y'all. We back again. All right, y'all know how we do. Haha, the streamer's dream. Keep the dream alive, y'all. Somebody had a dream one day that everybody will become streamers. Let's go, y'all. We back at it again. What's up? What's up? What's up? We up early. How's everybody doing this morning? Shout out to the new people, man. What's up, y'all? Good to see everybody this morning, man. What's up, Punches? What's up? What's up, 57? What's up, Miss B Loyal? Good morning, y'all. What's up? The real. All right, y'all. We back. Got some things to talk about today. How has this summer been so far? Hopefully everybody been having a good summer. Yeah, man. Hopefully you ain't been getting too depressed. You literally have to fight for your happiness. You got to fight for your right to be happy. Yeah, man. It's a struggle. What's good though, y'all? We back at it again. Hopefully we get some laughs today. Hopefully. All right. Another day. July's almost over. Couple more weeks is back to school that quick. Man, let's go. All right, y'all. Hey, what's up, Swirl Girl? I'm just watching y'all come in the chat. What's up, Swirl Girl? What's up? Yeah, we about to get started. I had to drop this link, too. Drop this link, man. What's good, though, y'all? What's the word? What's up, Queen Shay? What's up, April? All right, y'all. Let's get into it, man. All right. This is what we're going to be talking about today. Oh, yeah, man. Man. Oh, man. Everything is coming to the light. Yeah. So we're going to be talking about how Jay-Z been smothering Beyonce. They're not the main topic, though. We're going to talk about Tylerperry. He been fighting these payouts. Tylerperry did not want allegations. He been trying to suppress certain information, too, in these things. Tylerperry does not want to be embarrassed and humiliated, so he has been trying to stop certain information coming out. Even though this whole story on Tylerperry was about him coming out. See, he didn't want to come out. He was forced to come out. See, all these stories about Tylerperry was nothing but confirmation on what people already assumed and know. Meaning, when he dressed up as Medea, all right. So once again, even with Tylerperry, y'all were able to see everybody acting like Tylerperry never got charged, and this Tylerperry stuff never happened. So you're going to see the same thing, y'all. So this is why the game is over, because all of your top dogs became dirty, and being that they became dirty, everybody affiliated with them had to get down with the dirt or cover up the dirt. That's why everybody's so quiet. See, that's why it's so. All right, your four pillars of media, the four people that control your reality with media. These are facts. The past decade, it all goes back to my man Barry. We're gonna be talking about Barry today. Check it out. Jay-Z had his own media company. Tylerperry had his own media company. LeBron had his own media companies. Oprah had her own media companies. Those are your four top blacks flooding you with media every day. Which means all those four media outlets, all of those four media moguls, each one of them got about 10 outlets apiece. And they got their own company. They are the ones that been controlling everything on this internet. From the everything black perspective. And you're going to see ever since they got in trouble, seem like ain't nothing going on in the black department. Yeah, we're going to talk about Barry today too, because Barry gave y'all a warning, but y'all didn't get it. Oh yeah, the main thing I'm going to be talking about that I couldn't wait to talk about is the stuff I've been saying. Now, y'all know last weekend, I did a whole special And I went into the HBCUs, and I went into what HBCUs is really supposed to be. And I spoke about how this generation ain't nothing like the elders. They are nothing like the ancestors, and they don't get no clout because they didn't do nothing. They actually did worse than the ancestors, embarrassed them. They have humiliated all these schools in the field of education. They are not geniuses. They are not inventors. They are none of that. They've been riding the clout of their ancestors. So today, guess what happened? HBCUs are banning wearing bonnets and do-rags and Crocs on campus because that's what your young generation was doing. They got tricked to wear Harriet Tubman fashion hats. It's called a bonnet, all right? They were wearing bonnets more than the 1800s. They were walking around proud with bonnets. They don't understand they got tricked to walk around with bonnets. They got tricked. They thought that was their culture. They didn't want to accept that do-rag means street, gangbang, penitentiary, what it always meant. Penitentiary always meant do-rag. That's what it go hand in hand. Because it go back to waves. Where dudes would go to jail, get their waves in their hair. Do-rag. That's one part of it. But do-rag go back to penitentiary and the streets. Now also it's for keeping your braids, but that's not the point. That stuff was never nothing to be proud of. This is stuff I be talking about. They were wearing this at college campus. Gangbang attire, penitentiary attire, walking on the college campus, y'all. All of this stuff was really playing out as insanity. See, everything they thought was cool, other people looked at it as insanity because that's what it really is. Bonnets are for when you sleep. But they were calling themselves woke, walking around outside in broad daylight with bonnets on, talking about, you know what I'm saying, y'all? No, bonnets are for your, when you get up out the bed, you're supposed to put that on your bedpost. All right? So, are you willing to admit that you have saw this generation wear bonnets more than your grandmother and your auntie and your auntie? Are you willing to admit it? All right. So just know it got so much out of control. Duh. Finally, the HBCUs banned it. Yep. So anyway, man, people didn't never understand about image. So a million times I said, man, I'm just tired of all this because when I said, guys, people gonna be you being judged. Over a year ago, I said we're in a time of judgment, and your judgment gonna be your humiliation. Your judgment is how people look at you because of how you carry yourself. And once again, it is not about race. It's about behavior. Certain behavior is not tolerated. It's frowned upon. Certain behavior will be dissed, dragged, and embarrassed. That's just what it is, and kicked out. Let's go, y'all. Time to pay up. Tyler Perry, time to pay up. Also, for all those who've been paying attention, it's a big picture to this whole Tyler Perry thing. For my people that's smart, if you clearly see Tyler Perry has not been making no real money since 2024. His career been over. He's been fighting. What else proof you got of Tyler Perry? He had a situation with BT that is now over. BT actually collapsed on Tyler Perry's watch. So you got your proof. All the stuff I said about Tyler Perry, he's not talented like that. He just makes certain movies. If Tyler Perry was so great, y'all, he would have took BT to a whole nother level. If Tyler Perry was so great, he'd have made it where BT would have been on regular TV just like Fox. So you able to see that part. Out of all this so-called BT entertainment, nobody was able to get a channel of that caliber in regular rotation with NBC, CBS, and ABC. No, BT was never public. Which means maybe it never was that big. It was big, but maybe it wasn't big like that. Tyler Perry didn't make BT better, y'all. So that's why Paramount took that over, said, Tyler Perry, take this money, go home. Now, mind you, this is the other thing with Tyler. He's fighting this $300 million payout. This 300 plus. Two different men. All together add up to about $330 million he's fighting. And the other thing with Tyler Perry, he's not fighting just the money. He's fighting the embarrassment more than ever. We're going to get into it. So once again, everybody took a loss. Even Diddy took a loss. Kanye, okay, we're not going to go through it. Jay-Z hiding his losses. All right, some telling me Jay-Z act like his money frozen. He act like he going through financial stuff to me. All right, because we're going to talk about that whole thing with that $100,000. That all this stuff is weird, man. So Tyler Perry is fighting embarrassment because y'all let him off the hook, guys. You let him off the hook. This man came with a whole story. His number one fan base was that church. You're going to see ever since Tyler Perry came out, that church and their community has not been the same. Can you now see they was loving Medea more than their church? It's the reason why it's like this, y'all. So let's get into it. My bad. I was still dropping the link, y'all. Let's get into it. We up. Thank y'all for tapping in. We up. All right. Godmother at the center of Jay-Z's paternity dispute insists claims she owes rapper $119,000. Now, I don't know about other people, but to me, this whole thing is weird. My whole thing is this. Why are you putting so much pressure on these people for this money? I don't get it. Like, I thought people on certain levels don't even hear peons. Man. So that's why this stuff irritating. This guy's dry. He's boring. This case, all this stuff been lingering around for a year. Guys, can you finally see what happened? All that hype, all that reunion, all those shows, Philly, New York, all these nights of performances. What has changed? What has changed? I see only thing Jay-Z did was motivate his friends to go back in the booth. That's about it. Because remember, Hov do it, then they do it. You see, once Jay-Z come back out, then Jadakiss want to come. Fat Joe want to drop a song. I told you, man, they all sad, and they all flopped and brick, too. Hey, Jadakiss been dropping songs. Fat Joe, I mean, they make any noise? I don't know. Let's go. Told you, man, they wasn't going to bring the game back. All that just number internet hype. Lily M. Colley, the godmother of the man who has spent years claiming Jay-Z is his biological father, is pushing back after reports surfaced that she owes the rap mogul nearly $119,000 as part of an ongoing bankruptcy battle. Now, this is two different things, right? Now, check it out. This woman is claiming her story. The story is all mixed up for one. The whole thing is we're going to get into. Her filing bankruptcy has nothing to do with the $100,000. If I'm not mistaken, I think what it is, Jay-Z trying to make it where she can't file bankruptcy so she don't got to pay. Get it? So I think we're going to get into it, but from what my understanding is, she tried to file bankruptcy so she won't have to pay him nothing. You know how people do that, right? And the paperwork he allegedly putting in is for saying he wants that money. Even if she do file for bankruptcy, whatever, he trying to make a loophole some kind of way where she can't escape not paying that $119,000. I don't know what that's about. Maybe it was just about scaring them to death, because you know you can't scare broke people owing $100,000. All I'm saying is, God, what is all this about now, man? It's nothing to do with nothing. Also, the main thing people not getting, also, after Jay-Z gave that grand performance, right? He got a lot of praise and cheers. But if you really pay attention, you will see right after that, he started getting all bad news again. What happened right after the concert? Somebody drove into his estate. Bad news. Before they drove into his estate, what bad news did he get before he wrapped the weekend up? It was a security breach. So we looking at it on one way because we the fans, right? Whatever. I'm pretty sure his mind, he's not at peace. Security breach at the show. Days later, somebody running into your gate on your property. Then days after that, he still got to deal with his son allegation. So if you clearly can see, his parade got rained on real quick after that performance. Which means this game about momentum. His momentum was soaked up right after that performance. Which means, y'all, if he was competing, whatever, I don't know. All I'm saying is, I'm just going to say this, like, this thing, the more it's playing out, it's looking like what I assumed. I assumed that he did what he had to do. I think Yankees made a request. I think the state of New York and Yankees made a request, and he fulfilled his obligation. I think he was obligated to bring money to Yankee Stadium, help rebrand the Yankees, which I spoke about before it happened. I said, guys, this is going to be before he had the merchandise and all of that. Once it was announced he doing this with Yankee Stadium, I said, guys, this is really going to reboot the Yankee apparel, the Yankee hat, because he ain't been wearing it. People ain't been wearing it. And I put together like, look, I know part of this is something to do with Yankees, the Yankees, period. The Yankees, for anybody don't understand what I'm talking about, Google the Yankees net worth. Just Google the Yankees, all right? The Yankees is a big brand that had to be rebooted. Jay-Z worked for corporations, all right? So if I'm the Yankees and I want to reboot in this new generation, who can I get? Well, we might as well get him. Plus, they also know Jay-Z fans in New York most likely are Yankee fans. And not only that, if you're a Jay-Z fan and you have a certain age between 50s and 40s, you now got jobs and got money. So if he wear the Yankee hat, you're going to buy it. And the difference is Yankee fitted hats are now $50 plus. They're like $55, 50 to 55. So other than back in the day, like I said, snapbacks and fitted hats are not $20. They 50. You know what I'm saying? So he did a rebrand for Yankees. Man, and what he did was, see, this is my whole opinion. He had a job to do for Yankees, but to flip it like he not working for Yankees, he turned it into a Rockefeller celebration as well. Like, he found a way to merge his reunion with the Yankee Stadium event. But if you really look at the concert, was it a full Reasonable Doubt reunion? Foxy Brown didn't come on the stage. Certain things didn't happen. Was it a full Blueprint reunion? But one thing you saw for a fact was what? A bunch of Yankees. A bunch of Yankee stuff. A bunch of Yankees. A Jay-Z concert at Yankee Stadium, even the fans got on Yankee clothes, guys. What concert does that? No, it was all about the Yankees. And by the fans wearing it, it was proven to the powers that be that he's doing his job by having the fans wearing a Yankee. Meaning, I'm showing y'all, they buying it. I'm showing y'all that me doing this deal with Yankees, I'm actually helping y'all sell the merch. Meaning I'm doing my job. That's why when you was on Instagram, what did you see? You saw somebody walking down the block with a camera, filming all the merchandise. I know you saw it. It was that whole block. But what you didn't get, it wasn't like it was a block of regular vendors. It was a whole block of Yankee merchandise. And somebody strategically made sure they filmed everything. It was really a Yankees event. See? But Jay-Z played it out like he's not working. He tried to make it like he's not working for Yankees. But really, in reality, that's what he was doing. All right? That's just what it is. So I'm going to say this. He been at the Knicks game. He been at the Yankees game. But he have not been doing what he normally does. That's called chill like a boss. So let's go. Now, I'm saying that because what is this $100,000 about? So for those who don't understand what this story is about so far, okay, he allegedly has an illegitimate son. Allegedly, the son been trying to put pressure on him. Allegedly, this go back to ever since the son's mother was alive. Jay-Z been fighting so long, the mother done passed away. Word is, she passed away from a broken heart. Word is, she swore up and down her story was true. And the word is he broke her heart and she passed away. Now, on top of that, now the godmother fighting. Allegedly. But what did all the smart people say? Sir, why don't you just take the test, sir? See, I know what this is about. Game of Thrones. This ain't about if that's Jay-Z's son or not, y'all. You know he can take care of that boy. You ain't about that. If that's his son is obligated to those riches some kind of way. That son messes up the family algorithm. But I'm going to tell you again, this is my opinion. Looks to me like Beyonce is taking little baby steps away. Because how I'm looking at this whole thing, in reality, Jay-Z is surrounded by all of Beyonce's friends and family. And being that he burnt a lot of bridges or he just separated from a lot, he don't got a lot of friends. That's why I say it looks like he's smothering Beyonce. I look at it as regular relationship stuff. if you've been with a woman 20 years, bro, and you've been hanging with us every day, now all of a sudden you don't hang with us no more, you with your wife every day, I'm going to assume you in trouble some kind of way, or you trying to fix your marriage. Something happened. Bro, you was outside every day with us for 20 years straight. All right? Now all of a sudden you won't come back outside with us. But not just that. Every time we see you, bro, you with your wife now. When you never was with your wife like that. Oh, bro, you must be in some type of trouble. Something going on. Something going on. Because, y'all, it reversed. Beyonce ain't hanging around him. He's around her. And my big point is this. He's surrounded by all her family. That state, okay, before it was stated, all this stuff, when I said Matthew Knowles still around, I figured it out. What happened? Matthew Knowles come back out, say, I've been had $1 million. We've been had money. I said, that's a statement. I understand it was said that the Knowles family going to start rebranding outside of him. And I'm watching it happen little by little. I also assume that Beyonce got her own media team, and she putting out her own media separate from him. I'm going to show you again today. That Yankee Stadium event was about Beyonce as well. That's why you'll see Beyonce snuck her branding in there. Like, yeah, I'm with Jay. Yeah, I'm at Yankee Stadium, but that hair y'all laughing at, my shampoo helped get it out. See, promotion. When Beyonce put on that Yankee, it was branding her too. It was doing a couple, it was like a little separation as well. Okay, you don't believe that? Well, it's not like they were taking Yankee pictures together. She took her own separate joints. He had his own situation. She might have got paid too. But what I'm saying, I'm going to show y'all something again today. She taking baby steps. I'm going to show y'all two things that happened. This, the announcement, okay, when Mr. Knowles came out one week, made a point he been had money. That was a shot. I been had money before Jay-Z. My daughter been rich. I got that. Then after that, what comes out? Destiny Child coming back out. So that's a little separation right there. That's the little separation. Okay, we working on the Destiny Child, but what that mean? Daddy gonna be around more. Huh? What else that mean? Kelly gonna be around more. Now they going to the studio. They getting out the house. They getting away from him. He gonna be there, but he's outnumbered. Now I'm looking at a regular relationship, bro. Bro, you've been going through it with your woman, but now guess what happened? I know the game. She gonna start having all this company, bro, while y'all going through it. She might even move a cousin in. See? Now all of a sudden, you always got a packed house, all her friends, you the outcast, bro. You in the room. You in the room playing music, but you ain't got a leg to stand on. You know, bro, y'all know what I'm talking about. That's how I look at him the same way. He went so deep. Maybe not, hey, this all entertainment. Don't get it twisted. We bored. What I'm telling people is, right, you can apply this to real life. Because this happened to a lot of men and women. The whole scenario, when you get with somebody and you know how they make them statements, that some people try to separate you from your family. Now, it's two things in that. Some people need to be separated from their family if your family is the one bringing you down. But then some people got perfectly good families and people that try to keep you away from your family. Because y'all the type got a family that keep you grounded. See, it's two families. One that keep you grounded, then it's other family that make you fall off. See, if I'm messing with you and I know for a fact your family make you fall off, you don't need to be dealing with them. You don't. At least get yourself right before you deal with them. That's my thing. But if you got a family, they good peoples, and they, I wouldn't try to say don't be around your family. I wouldn't say that because I'd be like, your family cool. Tell them come through or whatever. But at the same time, I know how that go. So I also know when you dealing with a woman with a big ass family, you already outnumbered, which means you got to be perfect, squeaky clean, because her whole family on your ass for real. So that's why I say, in reality, he don't got a leg to stand on. Because if they were to separate, he would lose everything. It's that simple. It is that simple. It is that simple. He would have nothing. That's how I know he has nothing. He don't got a leg to stand on. That's why I'm saying, look to me like he's smothering her. Not the other way around. It don't look like she's smothering. It look like he's been smothering her. This been going on for over a year and a half. And I'm also trying to see, right? Beyonce is trying to rebrand the daughter. But it's like, this is what I've been seeing. It looked like they've been trying to do the mommy-daughter thing. Like, you still saying, y'all? Jayz, I feel like he messing this up too. You know how Master P got Romeo? You see what I'm saying? You know how LeBron got Bronny? I think Beyonce trying to do that with her daughter, but it's like Jay-Z messing it up. What's the reality? In reality, Beyonce could be the only superstar that hang with her daughter, you know, like Kim in Northwest. I think Beyonce trying to really be like that with her daughter. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm seeing. Because I'm seeing little clips of them trying to brand her, but it's like it's not working because Jay-Z involved. Meaning, okay, say Beyonce and her daughter wanted to play the new role, okay, we're just going to do the mommy-daughter thing. Meaning, it's just going to be us. It's like he's not going to let that happen. He's going to be right there. That's how it's starting to look. Just starting to look like that. But in reality, don't forget this part. Not saying they're going to do it, but I look at everything normal. It might be a time where maybe they could be like, it's going to be a time where Blue Ivy might be a problem. Where they're going to try to decide who's going to control her career. No, she's going to do this. Now I want her to do this. I want her to do that. You see what I'm saying? They can start going all these different ways. But at the same time, I think one thing is proven in a household. This is how I would look at it, like a business. Okay, Jay-Z, you got us where we at. You was the man. But your latest decisions and what you've been doing is not working no more. And maybe it's time to try some new stuff. Like they gonna want to try some new stuff, but he don't want to try new stuff. He also, you gotta understand about alleged people that like to control stuff. People that's known to control, they don't give up their power. And they don't want to step down, y'all. That's just how it goes. So what I'm saying is this. A lot of things are happening, y'all. And this the other thing. Mostly all of this bad news, it has nothing to do with Beyonce. So get this part right, y'all. Now, y'all know how everybody crowned Hillary for sticking by Bill? Y'all need to crown this woman for sticking with her man. That's facts. Her man been in so much negative news for damn near 2 years straight. She been taking all the shots right there with him. It's just the truth. You know what I'm saying? She has. Because this stuff has nothing to do with her. I mean, a lot of this stuff had nothing to do with her. Get it? Meaning, we know rumors and dirty stuff. I mean, we all know everybody got rumors on them. And, you know, about being foul, nasty people, treat you like dirt. We know about that. I'm talking about all the extra. Meaning, Beyonce is not in a paternity. She ain't been no paternity news. Beyonce, her best friend is Kelly Michelle and them. She's not accused of having dirty friends. You know what I'm saying? It's certain things. Beyonce is guilty by association. And it's only one person that makes her guilty by association. So, therefore, I see this as a point in life where the Knowles family is trying to rebrand. Anytime Destiny Child coming back out, what does that tell you, y'all? What does that tell you? That's a separation. That's something to keep her busy, something to keep her on tour, something to keep her around her friends. Most likely, Daddy gonna be around. That's his brand. Father gonna be around. See? And remember, he gonna always try to make it look cool. It's about him. Yeah, they try to put out news about the LA show. That's not new. It was already announced. The London show, Parody, all that stuff was announced already. No, y'all. No. I'm just saying, right? What I'm starting to see, it look like they even starting to have their own media competition in their own house. Like, you got your own fans, she got her own fans. It's looking like they doing separate press releases. Let's go. Contrary to the narrative being promoted by certain online blogs, contrary to the narratives being promoted by certain online blogs and social media commentators, this is Jay-Z's alleged son godmother talking. And she's talking about how the bloggers, misinformation, social media commentators, misinformation, aka spreading lies and nonsense. So how many times must I tell you, in this department where they talk news out their mouth, damn near everything they say be a lie or misinformation. You got it? They monetize lies 24/7. Let's go. She said my bankruptcy filing was not initiated because I was unable to pay my everyday financial obligations. So she let you know, I'm not filing bankruptcy because I'm broke and I can't pay my bills. She basically filed bankruptcy So allegedly, she ain't got to pay him. And he trying to stop it. Let's go. So you know this okay. Jay-Z's alleged son godmother. You know, I'm gonna tell you exactly what she's saying. What she's saying is, y'all spreading rumors that I'm broke. Like I'm filing bankruptcy because I'm broke. I ain't broke. I'm filing bankruptcy. She said it. I'm trying to keep my stuff. It's certain stuff in her generation she trying to keep. Let's go. So she said right here, my bankruptcy filing was not initiated because I was unable to pay my everyday financial obligations. See this blogger news? Reality. Every time I look this story up, hella blogger news. Jay-Z's legal fight over alleged son returns to court. So, this how you won't know what's real. Okay, he got a court case coming up. Meanwhile, they telling you about a concert in LA. Which one is which? All right, let's go. No, this how it all, it don't matter what we think about this court case with him and his son. I'm not stupid. This affects his household. This affects the household. You know what I'm saying? All that, y'all know that when you married, long-term relationship, all that talk about other sons, this person didn't know about, is always going to be friction. Recent online commentary suggesting that I or my godson, Ramir, will be required to pay Mr. Sean Jay-Z Carter approximately $119 through my bankruptcy case is inaccurate. It does not reflect the current legal posture of the litigations. So, once again, the man accused of being Jay-Z's son, you seeing the godmother say through her mouth that what? The bankruptcy case is inaccurate and does not reflect the current legal posture. She's saying that her filing bankruptcy ain't got nothing to do with Jay-Z. That's one. Meaning, she filing to keep what she got. He's trying to stop her from filing, if I'm not mistaken. He's trying to make a way, even if she filed, she still owe. You know how when you file bankruptcy, they try to say some stuff you still got to pay. You can't escape. That's what's being said. She's doing, and he's trying to stop that. So let's go. Right here. Check it out right here. Here go the facts. Shout out to everybody that's up. Top of the top. All right. Let's go. She also rejected the suggestion that her bankruptcy filing was the result of financial hardships. So she's saying she ain't filing because she's doing bad. According to Kali, she sought bankruptcy protection to address broader legal disputes involving real property, escrow funds, and inheritance issues. Not because she was unable to pay her everyday bills. See that? She filed bankruptcy to keep what she got. As you see right here, property, escrow funds. So there you got it. So what is she disputing about the bloggers, y'all? The bloggers posted that she filed bankruptcy because she's that broke. Like she's so broke, she don't got the money to pay Jay-Z. They flipped the news for Jay-Z. This how they flip it. Jay-Z coming for that money for lying on him. But she's so broke she can't pay Jay-Z the $119,000. And that's what she get for lying on Jay-Z. That's the narrative they spinning. But she said that's not true. She said she got other stuff going on. And she trying to protect all her stuff. Just in case. That's all alleged, y'all. It's all alleged. Meanwhile, Jay-Z, your friend D. Haven wrote an open letter to you. Now, Jay-Z, you got to understand this. It is being accused. You did a lot of people dirty, bro. All right? Memphis Bleak is being exposed right now for barely having $300,000. All right? It's married couples. I work for a business. They got more money than me. Shit, I work for a woman. They got more money than Memphis Bleak. I'll tell you straight up. I know people that got black businesses that drive Bentleys and stuff like that. Maybachs. Yes, sir. So I actually know people in real life that's doing better than rappers because it's been like that for a minute. Yeah. Now, Jay-Z, you got a problem with not taking care of your kids or your friends. So, D. Haven is crying out to you, Hov. He wrote an open letter to you on YouTube. Even though last week or beyond, I told these people that open letters are lunacy now. When you're making open letters, it means you're kind of lost in the head, and also means you're clout chasing. And just to give D. Haven the proof, you get views, D. Haven, you do your thing. But when you give open letters, you're going to see ain't nobody trying to hear that, bro. This is what Jay-Z meant by y'all just talk online and y'all just tweet. Y'all ain't about nothing. So I keep telling you, you want Jay-Z to respect y'all, but this the clown stuff y'all be doing. Open letters on YouTube, y'all, to Jay-Z. Do you think he's listening? D. Haven, your normal fans not even listening. D. Haven, one day you're going to get to your head too, sir. Nobody cares about you. They just like your Jay-Z topics. And some people like to hear how Jay-Z did you dirty, sir. And then after a while, what they're going to say is you built your whole channel off dissing Jay-Z. You ain't earned your spot for real. You a clout chaser. And they're going to say that you're broke. Just know what they're going to say, D. Haven. They're going to turn on you, sir. And open letter to Jay-Z, sir. This is going too far, man. Jay-Z, can you please look out for D. Haven, man? He don't deserve this. If that man helped you out, Jay, look out for that man, bro. But you seeing right now, that man, look at Memphis Bleak. Look at he denying his son. So I told y'all, I told you this a minute ago. They keep talking about how Jay-Z got his money, but all I said, his behavior, his thirst for deals, and all these stories about how he jerked people. It sounded to me like he just money hungry, and it sounded to me like he did a lot of finessing to get the money he got. Then I got proof. Look like Jay-Z don't go shopping. Look like he don't buy no clothes. Guys, you can't never say Jay-Z whole career we had on a killer outfit. It's like I just think he got money because he don't spend nothing. I look at him as a guy that spend everybody else's money. Don't spend shit for real. We got proof. He won't even give D. Haven $5 grand, 10 nothing, man. Come on, Ho, man. Look out for this, man. So D. Haven, he can go somewhere. Man, I'm waiting to see whatever story D. Haven got, man. He crying. This is called crying out. This is called crying out, man. These ain't just letters. This crying out. This crying out, y'all. He need help. That's what it's called. Crying out, Hov. Hov, you don't want to leave this earth, and this is what you did to your day one friends. D. Haven telling stories about how you got robbed. He had to save you. D. Haven, if I ain't know you, bro, I'm going to be honest. Jay-Z accused you of being a snitch. And since you've been on YouTube, bro, you've been looking like a snitch. Sir, you have gave me so many details of Monty Projects and Tompkins beef. Some of the beef I didn't know. Now, I knew they had beef for years. But you've been giving a lot of details, sir, about a lot of stuff. So when Hov said you was a snitch, bro, and then you start a YouTube channel, do all this talking, I don't think it was a good idea. What I'm going to tell you is, D. Haven, if you want to get back with Hov, you should have did it behind the scenes, sir. Because this open letter stuff is starting to look like what Jay-Z said. Open letter make me think of letters in the precinct. Starting to look like, bro, you might have been writing letters in that precinct, bro. So I ain't going against Hov on that, bro. All right? Meaning, I understand what D. Haven did back in the day. But I'm going to tell you the truth. Since D. Haven been home and he started that channel, he don't make me respect him more than Jay-Z. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, like I said, y'all pick and choose, but the way D. Haven been acting, he acting like, I'm just going to chill out, man. All I know is me and my day ones fall out, but this time we just let it go on with our life. It's like he won't let this shit go. So either he's hurt or he need money or both. That's just how I look at it, bro. That's just how I look at it. Let's go. Because he a little too late with all these stories. He write open letters, y'all. All right? First of all, sir, men don't write men letters. Can you please stop? You and Lance Rivera are making fools of yourself. Men don't write men letters. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Told you Brooklyn fell off the map. Let's go, y'all. Y'all stay in the past. Let's move on, all right? It's about Beyonce right now. Jay-Z time is up. Can't you tell about his friends? All right, damn. Jay-Z got bigger fish to fry right now. He ain't worried about that shit. Beyonce and Jay-Z let loose during Lawrence Hill performance. Well, a lot of y'all know they was at, Lauryn Hill performance. I know that was boring. I'm going to be honest. I'm not sparing them today. It looked like hanging with them is always boring. I don't know what that's about. They looking like the 90s right here. They just look like they be bored, y'all. They look like, whenever I see Beyonce and her family, y'all, They look like church people that be always trying to have fun, but it don't look right. They look like church. My point is, guys, you know when church people have fun, they have fun, but they don't have real fun. You know that. That's how I look at them. I look at them as a good church family that tries to have fun and make it like they lit, but they don't really be having fun. Yeah. So, and I don't think it's nothing fun about a Lauryn Hill concert at all. I just don't. If you gave me free Lauryn Hill concert tickets, I'd probably give them away. Yeah, there's nothing. No, I'm not playing these games no more. Lauryn Hill was hot back in the day with the Fugees, and that's where it stops. All right? Meaning the Miseducated Lauryn Hill was a good album, but her real fire crack was on that Fugees album, all right? So I'm not going to play with y'all. Meanwhile, other than that, Lauryn Hill's like a big-ass funeral. She should only sing at funerals. And she always late. But I'm going to get into something else later, though. Now, this is my point. They're trying to prove to us that Lauryn Hill concert is lit. This at a Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill is performing in the Hamptons. I think in a big backyard. I don't know. But they're trying to make it like this Lauryn Hill concert is so lit. No, they're bored, y'all. They're bored. I'm not going to lie, y'all. Yo, that shit for real. When you got money, you're bored. You're boring. Because to get rich, you got to be boring. Guys, they got all that money in the world, but they have showed me these past years, they are very boring. They seem very miserable. And I have not seen once it look like they having fun with their life. Guys, I'm poor. I didn't see not one picture they took that made me jealous of being poor. Get it? Remember, it was a time you might have been jealous of rich people or inspired or motivated. They don't do that. I look at them and say, damn, bro, your life, you actually turned out kind of good. That's how I look at them. Like, damn, bro, you might didn't get all that money because it wasn't supposed to be to get that money. At least your life is all right. Meaning, you've been through hell. But somehow, you all right. They don't make me be jealous of rich people at all. They don't. Didn't I tell how many times I told you? They always dark. Do y'all now see what I said? They dark characters. The truth is they don't do nothing in the daylight. They vampires. Can y'all see it now? That's the reason why they don't do nothing in the daytime. They vampires. Y'all got it now. They don't do, anytime they see it in the day, look like they be struggling. Go look at those Rock Nation pictures. Go look at the pictures when he at the World Cup. No, they are dark characters, y'all. They come out at night like vampires. They are two dark creatures. Meaning, when I see them, I don't even get jealous. They don't even got a celebrity glow. When is the last time you saw them on a beach? Chilling. They don't look like they have fun, y'all. They always in houses, in darkness, in buildings. No, they vampires, y'all. They are. In the daytime, they never had that energy. Never. Never. So I'm just saying, right? They're trying to act like Lauryn Hill concert is lit. Come on, y'all. Stop it. What else? What else? What else they don't get? They keep telling on themselves. Word is, Wyclef was there too, y'all. What do people forget? Beyonce and Lauryn Hill career goes hand in hand. And people won't get this part. When Lauryn Hill career was over, that was the start of Destiny Child blowing up. They're industry family, y'all. Lauryn Hill and Beyonce go hand in hand. Later on, members only, I got a good one for you, too. I got one for y'all. Since they celebrated Lauryn Hill, I saw something that popped up. I'm going to be talking about it later, y'all, about Lauryn Hill. What if I told you Lauryn Hill, but in this game, okay, you heard it. I throw a hint at y'all. You heard about a lot of them were young, but guess how young Lauryn Hill was when she came in this game. All right. Told you, the more they stick around, they telling on themselves, y'all. Yes. I'm saying it for a reason. Because this was nothing but a celebration of Columbia Records, Sony, where they all was down with. When you hear the rumors on Michael Jackson, they was all down with Sony at the same time. Get it? Which means Lauryn Hill and Beyonce were tight young, but you got to remember, Lauryn Hill was with Wyclef, and who's responsible for Destiny Child's success? Wyclef. And people forgetting that. So when you hear about Destiny Child reunion, that also means Wyclef gonna be around somewhere. Wyclef done. See, I told y'all sleep on Wyclef. Wyclef done hit Lauryn and you know who. Everybody forget Wyclef hit that first. Something like that. So, you know how things go full circle? My whole opinion is this, y'all. She's slickly getting away from him. When I say getting away from him, I'm talking about that full control. That full control. Y'all know what Tina did. Now, remember, he said, eat the cake, Tina. If you know the Tina talk, the Tina Turner story, what did Tina Turner do in the end? Did Tina Turner not eventually leave Ike some kind of way and go on with her career? All right now. So it started to look like that to me because the cards is in her hand. It's nothing he could do. If she took a career back right now, it's nothing he could do. If she needed a promotional scheme right now for a career called a divorce, it's nothing he could do. Told y'all before, man. If she divorced that man, that'd be the biggest trending topic news on the planet. That shit will rock the world. So I say that to say she always got a trump card. Get it? She always got a joker card. Always. That's how I know it's up. Then all of a sudden, Kelly back around because the recording of this album mean they're going to be around more. But we know Solange around more. Matthew Knowles around. The whole family around. Bro, what does it mean when you're married or you with a girl and the whole family start popping up now? They wasn't around before. All of a sudden, the whole family start coming to the crib. Bro, you know what that mean, right? All right. You ain't got no family neither? All right. You ain't got a big family? All right. No, it's women and men get dragged like that. If that woman with a man, he got way more family than her, she outnumbered. She the bad girl. Bro, if you with that woman, she could knock you upside the head, start all the arguments. But if she got a big family, bro, you the wrong one. That's how it works. You ain't got to let it stand on, bro. That's whole. Now, what else am I showing y'all? I'm going to show you what they exposed to themselves. Now, y'all know Jay-Z just rocked Yankee Stadium. Big-ass concert. All about Hove. He had people canceling their concerts. Now look at him being a fan of Lauryn Hill. See that? He fanning for the cameras. Jeezy quit his show to come to his show. Pharrell runs to the show. Tiana Taylor's a damn superstar. She plays herself trying to sing for him and messes up the song. Didn't I tell you Tiana was the clout? Oh, yeah. Since Tiana Taylor been on that stage, have you heard anything about her lately? No, y'all. I told y'all all facts. Since Rihanna and them been with them, have you heard about Rihanna lately? Have you heard about Rihanna ASAP lately? Nope. Since Tiana been around them, you heard about her lately? Nope. But before that, I told you they were the main ones relevant right now. Somehow they faded away. Now let me show you the big game he plays with everybody. Everybody running to his concert. Yankee Stadium, 40,000 sold. Usher left his concert to come. All these shenanigans for Jay-Z concert. Now look at him fanboying for Lauryn Hill with a Yankee hat on. Told you, man, y'all be getting played. Meaning everybody gonna sell this stuff online. He's being a fan. A fan. Look at him. Meaning y'all spent money to take trips. Everybody buy all this shit for him. Now look at him. After the deal is done. Now look at him being a fan for somebody else. Come on, y'all. No. He understands there's something going on. He's outnumbered, goddammit. He's outnumbered. Let's go. The Carters in the Hamptons. Told you, they ain't been to L.A. Now y'all see what I've been telling you? If they ain't been in Hollywood. Around here, we know they ain't been in Hollywood in a year and a half. Not like that. Because last year, they was touring. They ain't been in Hollywood like that. The Carters in the Hamptons. Bingo. And I'm going to be honest. To me, if I'm rich in the Hamptons, that shit look boring. It just does. The Hamptons is boring, y'all. It just is. It's boring. The real part to be rich at is damn Hollywood. Y'all know that. That's where the fun at. That's where Ice Cube and them at chilling. Kim K and them be, you know what I'm saying? Chris Jenner and them. Yeah, they in the Hamptons, y'all. That shit boring. I ain't gonna lie, man. I think I'd rather live in Atlanta than the Hamptons. To me, that shit is boring. Sorry. So look, right? This is where they at. They having concerts in the Hamptons Community Center, y'all. Hey, family. Y'all know in the hood, we got community centers. But you got to understand, in a rich neighborhood, they got them too, but they just made different. I think Lauryn Hill gave a concert right there. Something like that. They in the Hamptons, y'all. Try to act like they having fun. Ain't nothing lit about a Lauryn Hill concert. Fuck around, you might start crying. Straight up. Lauryn Hill might make me cry at a concert, man. I'm gonna be wanting to know when it's over. So yeah, y'all, they're trying to act like it's lit in the Hamptons. Nah, man, nah. The Carters in the Hamptons. Now, this is what I want y'all to get, right? Now, this is the part I'm talking about. It looked to me like they having like a slick separation in media. I think Jay-Z got his own thing going on. She got her own thing going on. Get this to your head. My point is this, right? You're not going to keep seeing a lot of Jay-Z, Beyonce stuff together like that. It's a lot of separation. That's what I mean. Not from their marriage, from their careers. The Carters in the Hamptons. I'm not going. From what I'm noticing, I think people are more interested in her and her daughter because it is really time for her to move on to that chapter of her life. Don't forget, she missed her adult womanhood. She been married 20 years, ain't give woman not one married advice. She ain't did not one interview about how good the marriage is and how much I love it. She ain't even do an interview on that one time. Also, she ain't been giving no interviews on parenting. See what I'm saying? So it's like parts of her career is fading away because of him. So I think people are trying to get Beyonce to come out more with her feminine side. Beyonce, Jay-Z, and their daughter, Blue Ivy, turned a summer evening into a memorial family outing as they attended Lauryn Hill's intimate performance at Clubhouse Hamptons. See that? Lauryn Hill gave a performance for the rich people. No, it wasn't a reunion. That's what it was. It was a Columbia Records reunion. Wyclef there, Destiny Child there. It was a goddamn reunion. You also will see that they having family outings. No, these ain't family outings. If you take Jay-Z away, it ain't a family outing. No, it's called, goddamn it, Jay-Z ain't letting off the hook. I'm going to keep telling y'all the name for Jay-Z, what I call him, ankle monitor. All right? Jay-Z is Beyonce's parole officer. See that? Ankle monitor. Tell you wherever he at. She right there. Now, just answer a simple question. What celebrity in this game, when you see Gabrielle Union, Dwayne Wade ain't always right there. We can keep going. God damn it, Angela Bassett got a husband. I don't even know what he looked like. No, so let's stop playing. His name is Ankle Monitor. She don't understand. She been on house arrest the whole time, which means she ain't never have a career. And I don't think she been out the house one time without him. And I definitely don't think she can go out the house an hour without him calling the phone. So I want y'all to get, ladies, because y'all all are beautiful in your own way. Do you like your freedom? Or do you want to be with a rich man, rich as hell, can't go outside? Which one you want? Do you want the freedom lady to do whatever you want at any time? A real free woman? A real feminist? Or do you want to live a life where you rich as hell, got all the power, but you can't go out the house without a man calling your phone? If you jump in your Lamborghini by yourself, he's going to think you're cheating doing something. Lady, what does it profit to be a millionaire, but you can't even drive a Ferrari by yourself? Well, if you married to Jay-Z, that's what's going to happen. All right? So, back in the day, it was called the old ball and chain. Men used to call women the ball and chain. Man, I got to get the ball and chain, hey, man. Before, it was the other way around. Man, this woman got me on lockdown. Now it's called ankle monitor. Now, woman, you go out, you say, yeah, I got the ankle monitor with me. Yeah. Yeah, girl, I got the ankle monitor on tonight. That's a code word. I got the ankle monitor on tonight, girl. That also means you also can use that to say I can't come out. Or excuse me, ma'am, you also can say that as an excuse of I can't go nowhere tonight. Sorry. I got ankle monitor with me tonight. That's what Jay-Z is, y'all. So he don't understand, right? He's making it look like he needs her more than she needs him. He make it look like she got him by the balls. I'm just gonna be honest, y'all. Cause I'm pretty this is what I made the joke, right? You remember how she was talking to that man at the World Cup? Remember that news ain't go viral. Ha ha! That news never happened, y'all. Remember? It never happened. She talking to that man right in front of him. He's sitting there trying to listen. And I made a joke. I said, I bet you if she be in the house with the door closed, he be outside the door listening. He just one of them type of dudes, man. So you know what I think? I think everywhere she go with Kelly Rowland and them, I think he be right there. I think when Kelly Rowland them be in the room, man, y'all be having girl talk. I think that man be right outside the door listening, sir. That's what I think, man. I think in the house she can't get no. That's what I believe, man. I'm sorry. I think anytime she got a phone, he get paranoid. What's that phone for? You don't need that phone. You in the house. Bro, I think he might be overprotected more than any man on this planet, y'all. Straight up. Bro, you might have been accused of being overprotective over your lady. Nah, I think he the ultimate. A rich man that's a sociopath with all that control. Yup. I think when Beyonce go to the bathroom, if he don't hear no poops outside the door, no farts, he gonna think she lying. I think he that type. I think he the type, if Beyonce in the bathroom too long, told him she's taking a dump, he the type go in the bathroom after she finishes, smell, say, don't smell like she went to the bathroom. I think he do that, man. I just do, man. It's dudes like that, y'all. I'm telling you, man. All the jokes I said, some of y'all women think y'all married. I said, nah, y'all ass in prison. All right, y'all. Meaning, it was girls' night out for real. We also have seen Jay-Z come out 5 different nights. It was girls' night. Brandy and Monica have a concert. Beyonce, Rihanna there, Jay-Z there too. Jay-Z, you know damn well in real life you ain't going to no Brandy Monica concert. She can't have a girl night now. We got proof on that. World Cup, Kylie Jenner, Sierra, all of them, everybody there. He right there. She can't. Guys, word is she ain't have a girl night out not once in 20 years. So I think Kelly Rowland them making them uncomfortable. They trying to say, we in New York, girl. We don't got to stay in the Hamptons. Let's go to the city. See, they trying to get them to go to New York. See, Beyonce from Texas, goddammit. I know the game. When you from Texas, you don't want to sit in no goddamn Hamptons all day. That shit boring. They want to be in that city. Y'all know what's up. Beyonce and Kelly, they want to bring Blue Ivy, and they want to stay in the Manhattan Law for a whole week. They don't want to be in no damn Hamptons. That shit look like Houston. But my point is, y'all, I don't think he want that to happen. All right? That's what I think going on, y'all. Because I'm starting to see it. Yeah, let's go. Check it out. The article says the Carters in the Hamptons, but they focus on Beyonce and Kelly and Blue Ivy. This article ain't even about him. That's my point. Blue Ivy enjoys a night out at Lauryn Hill's intimate Hampton concert. So my point is, these are other articles coming out that's not about him. It's about her and her daughter, which means a separation in the Knowles family. My opinion, if you want to brand Blue Ivy and rebrand Beyonce, they got to do it by themselves. That Jay-Z Beyonce stuff over with. If he was smart, he'll do the same exact thing Matthew Knowles did. Just lay low. All right, lay low. Also, you'll see Blue Ivy getting her Leah on with the jeans, and y'all also know that hairstyle and them glasses for the 90s. Yeah, they always try to bring the 90s back. But the whole thing is this. It's double media going on, right? He got people that cover him all day on YouTube and Instagram and bloggers, but they starting to have their own media coming out on them, separating from him. So really, this was a girls' night out. How you know that? Lauryn Hill performing. Kelly there. Destiny Child. The daughter. Beyonce. That's really a ladies' night out. But he out there acting like he have more fun than them. Meanwhile, bro, why you don't ever hang with the bros? No, man. Let's go. I'm saying it for a reason, man. All that hype online. Told you he need to be worried about the right. Don't worry about Drake. Don't worry about no rap beef. You better worry about what's really going on. That Destiny Child reunion. That means Beyonce might be on tour for a whole year straight. The superstar family was photographed fully immersed in the music, dancing, singing along, enjoying drinks as they took in the legendary singer's set. Joining the Carter family was Beyonce's longtime friend, former Destiny Child bandmate Kelly Rowland, making the night a reunion, a mini reunion. Guys, this is my whole point. They're trying to make it like a Lauryn Hill performance is popping and lit. They were fully immersed in the music and dancing and drinking. They try to convince us that a Lauryn Hill concert is popping. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. No. There's no way around it. I'm looking at it. If we was in a backyard party and y'all brought Lauryn Hill to, it still wouldn't hit. It's nothing popping about Lauryn Hill. She's depressing, y'all. On the radio, all her songs depressing. It's about messed up relationships. Now, maybe that's why Beyonce was hyped. Now, Lauryn Hill does have songs about man abuse. Maybe Beyonce was relating with that. Maybe I get it. Yeah, because now one thing, when I think of Lauryn Hill, I just think about being abused by men. I think about her being so depressed by men. And I think about her as the woman's anthem for when you with a man, you hate his guts. And I think when they was playing that music, I think Beyonce really was feeling it. And Jay-Z was trying to act like he loved that music. Jay-Z, you're not making no fucking sense, sir. I'm trying not to curse. Bro, you were acting more thrilled by Lauryn Hill. I didn't even see you that hype on your own stage. When you were rapping, you were not that hype. That's why to me it don't make sense. You hype at a Lauryn Hill concert, but when you on stage, you try to be so cool, like you don't get hype like that. Woo-hoo! That shit fire. That's one of those. Let's go. Now, as you see, man, something ain't right. Word is, Wyclef was there. Get it? Word is, Wyclef was there. So, if you know that Wyclef is behind their first hits, Beyonce would have never been a superstar if it wasn't for Wyclef. Because y'all like the song. No, no, no. Yes, yes, yes. Destiny Child, man. Wyclef. So it wouldn't be no Beyonce. You ain't taking Wyclef from that. He ain't coming out that equation. And don't forget, Mr. Knowles hooked that up. Mr. Knowles behind all that. Meaning, if you really, 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 really pay attention, Jay-Z don't have nothing to do with her career. It's just that they put their two careers together. It's other people specifically behind Jay-Z's career. We spoke about all that already. They were put together as the illest, greatest couple ever created in entertainment history. See? That's what it was. Their marriage was equivalent to what would have been, say, if Michael Jackson and Whitney Houston would have got married, bingo right here. That's basically what they did. But as time goes on, reality sets in. Their careers started two different ways that merged. And all I'm saying is now, I think their careers are separate. And I think in the end, they're going to be just like Tina and Ike. Meaning, Tina Turner will go on with her career. That's just what I think. And don't forget that, see, remember when that movie What's Love Got to Do when it came out? That took Tina Turner's career to another level. See, when you sell a woman that pain, that's when you blow up. And that's when that man becomes the bad guy. So, and then people forget even Michael Jordan's wife left his ass. Meaning that messed him up. That's why them Jordans had to start going back on sale for $200. See, Michael Jordan was going to leave the Jordans at $125, $150. But after his wife took all that money, he had to start charging $230, $250 and all that because he had to get that money back. Yeah. Michael Jordan's first wife took a nice chunk out of his ass. Let's go. So, bro, you ain't got to be stupid. You ain't got to be smart. If you got a wife and, and you got a girl, all of a sudden y'all going through stuff. Say y'all ain't even going through nothing. But all of a sudden she start hanging back with her old friends. And them friends she hang with, I know just how they get. You get it? Nah. All the aunties around. So I'm saying all that because it looks to me like it's a separation going on career-wise. So all this bad news on Jay-Z, I'm going to assume that's part of the reasons why they got to rebrand. She got to rebrand. It had nothing to do with her. Beyonce is going through the same thing like in the street. All right? Woman, you're married. Your baby father didn't tell you he had kids. Now, after all this shit, he's getting hit for child support. After you're married, woman, all right? They're going through the same thing. It's embarrassing. Woman, you know damn well you don't want no allegations on your husband having no other kids outside of you, and you damn sure do not want your husband getting hit for child support, and y'all know damn well all y'all accounts tied up. But this is similar to that. But if you can get that, you'll get this a little, you know what I'm saying? This whole son is messing up the flow. It's part of it. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure it is. Now, remember, right? Let's use our head. If he probably would have paid this thing off a long time ago, it wouldn't even be lingering around. See that? This is what happened, y'all. Some of it's his fault. If he would, even they were lying on him years ago, man, just take this money, get out my face. It would have been gone a long time ago. But since he didn't handle it, hey, nothing is a fact, though. Nothing is a fact. All right, y'all. Now we're going to get into your uncle. But before we do that, here's some more proof for you. It's a lot of things going on, y'all, that don't involve Jay-Z. She promoted her hair product separate. Now, y'all know she had her liquor, her wine. But you're going to see Hov promote Douce. Hov don't promote her liquor. Because Hov need that 25% he getting off Douce. He needs that. Beyonce becomes the sole owner of Sir Davis, American whiskey. Once again, you're seeing a business move, separation, or rebranding. See, low key, it's all tied together, fans, so you ain't going to get it. Amongst everything they're doing, she's rebranding herself individually. When she came out on Yankee Stadium, that was for her. When she took those pictures with their Yankee gear, that was for her. Paparazzi was taking pictures of her at the World Cup. That whole Afro joke about the wig, that was about her. When she cut his hair, she made it about her. And that whole hair was about that product, her. Her shit, not nobody else. Jay-Z would promote Yankees, not his. So, the only reason why I'm connecting these dots, I already assumed this stuff. Then I actually saw something that said, look out for the Knowles family to start making moves. And I also know in this industry, they got their own secret people. They got people in media. They got people that work for them online, I'll tell you that. So they can also drop tea on themselves. See, they can call up somebody and they get somebody to tell somebody to drop this news real quick. And it circulates. That's how it works. This is how it works. Like, okay, this is the real world now, right? That's like this. Say, woman, you're in a relationship with a man, he's abusing you. You could be putting out bad news on your husband every day. He don't even know that shit. He whips my ass, meaning he's a woman beater. He does, meaning nobody knows you doing it. It's a shame how you beat on that woman. Yeah, where it is, so-and-so be beating on. You could put out news on yourself. It ain't even true, but you see what I'm saying? I'll tell you something else some woman did. Like it's like when women be trying to get away from a man, you got them woman that put bogus charges on that man. Lie and say he did something to the daughter just to ruin his ass. Yeah. So in this media game, you can actually put out bad news on somebody. Like a man could be abusing you, you probably can't fight him, but you can put out fake news on his ass on Facebook for all his friends to see. So not saying that's their situation, but I'm telling you that it's certain things happening that's separate from Jay-Z. So Beyonce becomes the sole owner of Sir Davis. Sole owner is also a statement that that's her brand, and it also got nothing to do with Jay-Z. He's in a deal with Douce. He can't say he's the sole owner. This is also a low-key shot. I own my liquor. They can have an argument in the house. I own mine. It's a rebranding, y'all. Let's go. Now I'm going to show y'all something else. LL Cool J, he's showing you he grew up. LL Cool J is not miserable. He still got his TV show. LL Cool J is a retired hip-hop veteran. He acts like a grown-ass man. Get it? So I told you in this hip-hop rap stuff, you got proof. Some people grow up and some people don't. LL Cool J grew up. That's why Magic Johnson, when him and his wife take trips, he bring LL and his wife. LL grown-ass man, y'all. Most of these other hip-hoppers, they ain't grow up yet. Told you, y'all not looking at the big picture with Jay-Z. Y'all think it's cool everything he does, but at 57 years old, nothing he doing is cool, y'all. The fact that Jay-Z's fighting being a grown man ain't cool at all. The fact that Jay-Z's going out his way to stay young is actually clownish now, y'all. It's not cool at all. He's going backwards. He went from suit and tie, a grown-ass man, to doing this stuff. This is childish, y'all. Don't even look right. Just don't. It just doesn't. You know why? He's trying to prove to his generation that he's still that guy. When I was young, we was young, y'all. We know for a fact, we all know LL was that guy. LL was that dude, y'all. The biggest on the planet. Even LL had to come to reality that he ain't trying to be on top no more. LL just understand he get his check and stay out the way. And LL has all fans. LL is still a superstar. He still got pop fans. And his TV show is still on TV right now as we speak. NCSI still in rotation, y'all. Which means in reality, LL Cool J is still winning. And you want to be proud, he is one of the most respected men of color. If you want to put it on that level. In reality, LL Cool J is more respected than Jay-Z. Those are just facts. All right? LL Cool J's story is not he made it from a drug dealer. Guys, when y'all get the whole prospect, the whole aspect of his story leads back to him being a drug dealer, that is why in his elder years he's not looked at with greatness. Only in y'all world of filth. In reality, LL Cool J is legitimate. He's meaning as a person. He's cleaner than Jay-Z. He's more respected than Jay-Z. They all have dirt on them. Yes, they all blackball in that game. But far as vicious, horrific accusations, cheating, people, jerk, whatever it is, LL had nothing to do with that stuff, man. And LL will always be called Licking Lips Cool J. Because that's what I call him. And LL just want y'all ladies to know he still got it. He has grown up. All right. One grew up, one didn't. Also, don't forget, when Jay-Z took over Def Jam, he made sure he got rid of LL too. That's right. Let's go. All right, y'all. These guys are very boring and tiring, but here's the reality, man. They've been downplaying all their failures, man. They've been downplaying all of their bad news for the past year. So once again, the reason why your media is so corny, once all your top dogs got in trouble, it was a code of silence amongst all black media outlets, mainly the janky-ass bloggers, the same bloggers that wanted to keep posting Tyler Perry whack-ass shows in the tea and the gossip. When Tyler Perry ass got accused of loving men meat, they didn't post Tyler like that no more. All right? When the allegations came out that Tyler Perry likes adobo scented on his neck, they don't talk about Tyler no more. All right? But when he had those whack-ass TV shows with man-on-man action, they talk about him every day. But when the truth comes out, it was the reason why Tyler Perry, his office always smelled like Saison. He thought he was going to keep playing around with these Latin people, but they ain't playing with his ass. All right? So, y'all don't even get that Tyler already came out. Let's go. The Medea Star lawyers responded by filing court papers, claiming the model, Mario Rodriguez, is trying to manufacture a dispute over the deposition date in an effort to embarrass Perry into settling the lawsuit. So the word is, they try to get Tyler Perry to settle like Michael Jackson, which means, go ahead and admit right now, Tyler, get out the way. Yeah, we're trying to be light on you now, Tyler. Tyler don't want to admit his behavior. All right, y'all. They're trying to pull a magic trick on those blacks. Now y'all all got what I said? They all lost their credibility. The same energy they have for Robert, the same energy they have for Sean Combs, they didn't have for Tyler and Sean Carter. They didn't have the same energy, not even a little bit. You know how you get sick, you go to the hospital, they ask you on a scale of 1 to 10. How's your pain? When it comes to speaking about these guys, Jay-Z on a scale of 1 to 10, they ain't even give him a 3. Tyler Perry on a scale of 1 to 10, the way they talked about R. Kelly and Diddy, man, they gave him about a 4, 3, 2. They ain't giving the same energy. That's how you know. Somebody wanted Robert gone and somebody wanted Diddy gone. I tell you, it's all the plan. The people that wanted Diddy and Robert gone are the ones in the media that kept pushing it the hardest. The ones that push it the hardest against Robert and Sean are the same ones that's down with Tyler and Hova. Because they didn't have the same energy for everybody. You got it now? Do you got it? Simple. Now I want you to look at it. Everybody was on Diddy's ass like he had to go. Get his ass out of here. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Pile that shit on. Pile the stories on. Pile the lawsuits on. Get Diddy ass out of here. Everybody on platforms. Diddy interview. Diddy interview. Diddy, Diddy, Diddy. Since Tyler Perry got accused last summer, how many black people came out to speak against him? Whether victims or anybody done dirty. This man been accused of being with 2 goddamn men. His 2 lawsuits add up to all Diddy lawsuits. Ain't nobody said nothing. So I told you it's a reason why y'all whack ass lost y'all credibility and all y'all whack ass ain't getting no more money. Because all the hottest topics you stayed away from, but these hot topics would have kept the internet jumping. So then y'all didn't get that. Y'all sacrificed the truth of real news for your favorites because you're paid. Meanwhile, the truth is, what's those? Hey guys, what's that breakfast meal that they make at the Spanish restaurants with the sausage in the morning? Y'all know what I'm talking about. The ultimate thing in this, it's not just that Tyler Perry. It's not about what he likes. The biggest thing the sleep people don't get, that's so sleep. Tyler Perry played them so much with all this black talk. But in the end, he was a Latino. He don't even got a black man. He was a Latino. He showed you he liked Latin. He loves Bad Bunny. You got it? Showing you a straight hypocrite. Straight hypocrite. No. How many times I tell you, talking that black talk get you rich? He got rich off blackness. But he don't even want a black man. Right in your face. Tyler Perry accuses Derek Dixon, I couldn't stay silent anymore. Meaning, they're not playing with Tyler Perry, y'all. And I told y'all what's happening. It's a reason why he went to CBS. They all know Tyler Perry controlled black media, and black media not going to go against him. That's why they took it to CBS. And I told you, ever since he took it to CBS, his ass in trouble. If you really pay attention, he took it to CBS, the lawsuit in CBS. CBS is Paramount. Paramount bought BET, and Tyler got fired. But you ain't get it. Why? Because you're dumb. Black entertainment makes you low IQ, and you're never going to know nothing. That's how it works. The same way they get you to vote, who they want you to vote, the same way they get you to protest, meaning you're going to know whatever they want you to know. You're going to know about Nolan Wells, but you ain't going to know nothing else. Let's go. As far as I know, Nolan Wells into the same thing Tyler Perry into. Tyler Perry is fighting back against allegations. He is dodging a deposition in a $77 million sexual battery lawsuit to avoid answering questions about his sexual orientation and his relationship. Tyler Perry is fighting back allegations. He is not just fighting the money. Tyler Perry is fighting because he doesn't want the allegation. Meaning, y'all all know Diddy got embarrassed. Tyler Perry does not want the Diddy treatment. He don't want all the details to come out. All right? Remember how Diddy trial, all the details came out about the baby oil, the Astroglide, the rubber duckies, the ropes, the Vaseline, the goddamn handcuffs, heels, all these details coming out? He don't want that. He don't want it. He don't want it to come out. But it's his time. This man is going to be charged with tricking all our grandmothers, making a mockery of our grandmothers. He made a mockery of our families. That's what he did. No, y'all. He made a mockery of the family. He made a mockery of the culture and got rich off it while crashing it. If I ask you give me 3 glorious movies Tyler Perry did to make black people look magnificent. Give it to me. You give me what educational movie you know for a fact Tyler Perry spent a lot of money on to teach blacks something powerful. Man, you even seen that dude Nate make a Nat Turner movie. You give me one great. Goddammit, John Singleton made Rosewood, the greatest black educational movie of all time. One of them. I got proof. Give me one great movie he did, y'all. I know he did some. Give me the greatest one he did. Well, you heard Tyler Perry's filming a blockbuster movie about this, that, and the third. And he spent $300 million on this movie. Just one movie teaching a black story. He ain't do that, y'all. He's a clown. He gonna get his issue. It's time, Tyler. It's time. The joke's on you now. He is fighting back against allegations. He is dodging a deposition in a $77 million sexual battery lawsuit to avoid answering questions about his sexual orientation and his relationship with accuser. Tyler likes man meat. Sprinkle with Sazon and adobo. Let's go. He likes chili peppers, y'all. All right, and hot tamales. Tyler, just admit it, all right? Here you got it. He don't want to pay, y'all. Tyler don't want to pay. $77 million one man, another man about $250 or $260. Let's go, y'all. No, Tyler. See, that's what you get. If you would have been messing with that other, if you would have been messing with that up, look, if you'd have been messing with your own, you know you can abuse them. You could have gave them pennies on a dollar. See, if you would have kept your complexion, you could have gave them a couple dollars, a pair of sneakers, and put them in the Uber. They would have never told. But see, once you start playing with other people, Tyler, and they didn't like Tyler, they say he was gross. They say he was gross. You know that man said Tyler was like a nasty old man. So it ain't about them being GAY. That man was like, Tyler's disgusting. I didn't like him like that. And you know, so it's like real life. He like, I ain't want that man forcing himself on me like that. He's disgusting. He's not my type. And they all said it. They just acted like they was cool with him and liked him because they wanted them jobs. But they said it was real horrible what they had experienced in Tyler Perry in the rooms. Let's go. Y'all forget one thing, man. In the game they in, if they say no, their career is over. They know that. So a lot of time they look at it, if I can just get through this one show, this one series, if I can just get this under my resume and be over with it. But then sometimes they get tricked. Now I'm going to give y'all the proof why this lawsuit was big and for real. Let me show y'all why it's for real. Whenever somebody getting sued and the company they were working for is involved in their paperwork, that's when you know it's real. When you've been sexually harassed at a job, McDonald's, I don't give a damn where it's at. Name your company. If you get sexually harassed at that company getting sued too. Why? I got sued at this job. Y'all hired this nasty-ass worker. This nasty-ass worker traumatized me at this job, and y'all all gonna pay. So, in Tyler Perry's lawsuit, Lionsgate Film is being sued. Hollywood, Lionsgate. But this is what happened. They got out of it. Lionsgate Film asked to be dismissed from Mario Rodriguez's lawsuit against Perry, denying liability. So to make it stick and to make it real, this to let you know that Mario Rodriguez was not playing with Tyler, because he ain't just put the lawsuit on him, he also put it on Lionsgate. Corporate. He knew that corporation was going to get the movement, meaning something going to happen. So Lionsgate, like, we want to get out of it, and they're going to put pressure on Tyler. You better handle this. Yeah, Tyler ain't ducking this. But see, I want you to see the power. This is what money do. Money was able to get Tyler to push this off a whole year and make it quiet. Because in their mind, people got low IQ, they slow, they alcoholics, they dummies, and they going to forget. And he also thinks that after it's over with, he going to come back out. No, Tyler, you're done. It's not over for Tyler Perry, y'all, till all this stuff go away. Same thing with everybody in trouble. It's not over till it all goes away. Let's go. So now you got it. This Mario Rodriguez, he wants his money. He sued Lionsgate. Right here, check it out. Lionsgate Film is also named as a co-defendant in Rodriguez's lawsuit. That lets you know he was not playing. Right here. With Rodriguez's lawyer, Jonathan J. Deshard, arguing the film studio should have known Perry's misconduct, meaning they should have known he'd been doing this. This story is about the casting couch. This story is about Tyler Perry's casting couch. And I threw it at you again, something you're never going to see. You're never going to see nobody, BLACK, get a major payout for being abused. Because the word is, they know the procedure. And after a while, they like the casting couch and they do anything for money. And I told you the unwritten rule in Hollywood is no such thing as abusing nobody, BLCK, because they like it. And they sign up for it and they do anything for money. Told you that's how it works. So that's why out of all these lawsuits, even in Mr. Robert, in Robert's trial, did you see anybody get a big payout? You're going to see nobody gets real big payouts. You see all that money Bill kicking out? All right. You see how much money Tyler about to kick out? Now I'm saying all that. When you see Lionsgate getting sued, and what they saying, they supposed to know Tyler Perry been doing this. They really low-key saying they know damn well Tyler Perry been running a casting couch. The problem is he played that game with the wrong people. What else Tyler Perry don't know? Tyler Perry don't know this could have been a play put on him since back in the day. Where it is, Tyler be abusing people. Where it is, we know what Tyler be doing. You know what we going to do? We're going to set his ass up. Find out what he really likes. And we're going to send these guys to get some work with Tyler. And we're going to see if he's a racist, if we're going to hire them. But let's see how he treats them. Meaning he don't know the whole time his ass could have been set up. When you're trying to get big dogs, sometimes, man, they be in a setup from 5 years back. Whole time, he took the bait. Whole time, this could have been a plan to take his ass down. Understand how people work, they be way ahead, y'all. This could have always been a plan. It just came to light. Meanwhile, understand this part. As Tyler goes down, nobody black gonna get employment. As everybody works for him, they're not getting no jobs. Huh? They still didn't get, he used black culture for his own success. That's why every movie he make is gonna say Tyler Perry. His name gonna always be bigger than all the actors. He used y'all to get rich. He used y'all for fun. Now you're gonna see, right? They holding him and Lionsgate accountable. Lionsgate want to get out the lawsuit. The fact Lionsgate is in this let you know this lawsuit is 1,000% correct. Meaning it ain't bogus. It's for real. Right here. And being that Mario wasn't getting no support online because Tyler Perry owned black people, that's why he went to CBS. When he went to CBS, it became a national story. Tell you what happened, y'all. I told you, black media is finished because it's exposed. You guys put out fake news, and I told you fake news was banned. How y'all gonna find out fake news is banned? Y'all gonna work so hard, but somehow you ain't gonna make no money. Y'all gonna get it the hard way that fake news is banned because y'all gonna be working your ass off on YouTube, but somehow your channel ain't never gonna grow. That's what's gonna happen to y'all. All right? Because Tyler Perry did not get the Diddy treatment when even Diddy is not accused of being with two men. See that? You finally get it? You know, the word is most of them are Tyler. And that's why I don't see nothing wrong with it. Even Diddy has not been accused of two men like that. All right. Now what's happening is Tyler Perry don't want the details to come out. Tyler Perry deposition drama. Movie mogul blasts accusers bid to probe his personal life. Meaning, being that he perpetrating a fraud and he trying to play a role, they want all the details to come out. But Tyler, what about that time I stuck my finger up in you? Hey, Tyler, what about that time I took that whole Saison pack and sprinkled it on your chest? Thank you very much, Fifth House. Thank you. You see, he don't want them details to come out, so we won't have no content to laugh at his ass. That's all it is, y'all. That's all it is, man. Tyler don't want us to get the, he don't want us to know what he been doing, y'all. All right? He don't want us to know about how they been salsa dancing in the bedroom. Yeah. Word is, Tyler, you like a lot more than nachos. Let's go. Here go the other guy, Mr. Dixon. There's two people, y'all, that look alike. What are we looking at? We looking at Tyler Perry has a pattern. He likes Latino. He talks a lot of black talk, but he shares his bedroom, but you know, you got it, all right. All that blackity black talk. You see it now? That's what he really like. Rodriguez knows he cannot win the case, and the fact, so he stopped to harassing Mr. Perry, including with endless discovery disputes. But Mr. Perry will not cave. He will not let those juicy details get out for all his zesty fans. Tyler Perry, your fans want the zesty details. The movie mogul, 56. He's 56 years old. He's also fighting off a $260 million claim by actor Derek Dixon. So Tyler's being smacked from both ways. $77 million, $260 million. Let's go. And get this part. Tyler has not been making money these past years like that. He losing money. He's spending money. So here you got it. Derek Dixon accuses Tyler Perry of using his powerful position to create a coercive, grooming, sexually exploitive dynamic during the shooting of the TV project. You know what he was doing, y'all? Let me break it down for you what he was doing. After the scene is filmed, Tyler Perry comes up to you and say, good job, brother. But he's going to palm you a little bit back there. Then he might put his hand on your shoulder, rub you a little bit. That was a good scene. Grooming, sir. It's called grooming. See, you filming a whole series with Tyler Perry. 8 episodes. The first episode, he pat you on the butt. Good job. The second episode, after filming, he puts his hand around your neck. Did a good job. But by the time you get somewhere about a 7th or 8th episode, he done invited you to that room. Something happened. Meaning, do you want to appear next season? Would you like your job back next season? And I think after that point, you got to do something. That's what he was doing according to this story. Grooming, coercing. Grooming, coercing. But I also know what Terry Crews said. I also know the Hollywood game they do. Bro, they don't just hit your backside up. Tyler Perry might be the type to come by. You in the bathroom, minding your business. He just coming in. Every time he just happen to look over there when you're using the bathroom. He just look at you. Hey, guy, look what you got going on over there, sir. Also, in Hollywood, it is said a lot of them are serial gropers. Which mean, bro, after that scene you shot in the break room, he might come on there and just grope you. Yeah, he might just grope you between your legs. Because they coerce. And one of the guys said that's what he does. No. Y'all gonna keep picking and choosing, man. I told you, man. I look at Perry as worse than Robert. I just do. Sometimes he worse than Robert, y'all. Some just tell me these things, man. Some tell me he worse than Robert. This is because Rodriguez cannot win the case on the fact that they trying to say that he's harassing Perry. No. All this guy wants is his money. And if Tyler, you ain't gonna pay that money, let's get into the details. That's what that man's saying. Being that you want to front, I got some details. We're going to get into it, what he really likes. I got the text messages. Matter of fact, y'all already saw the text messages. I think in the text messages, Tyler Perry had messages like, can we cuddle tonight? Stuff like that. No, y'all, he's not going to get away. I'm not going to let him get away. What he did to that church and what he did to my people that go to church and all those jokes he made about grandmothers. You know, goddamn well, we ain't never had no real life Medea in our neighborhoods. And you know damn well our grandmothers kept the family together. That he did. He going to pay, y'all. I told you he going to pay. And on top of that, if you from the rainbow community, you should be pissed. In the end, he didn't even have the audacity to marry a black man at all. He ain't even married to a black man, a black woman, nothing. No. He showed us his true colors, y'all. That black car got him rich, more than American Express. That's just what happened to Tyler, y'all. So you got it now? Looks to me like Tyler, you used to jack off to Mark Anthony back in the day. Because you got a fetish, bro. Let's go, man. That man right there won $260 million. He had the same stories. So y'all gave Tyler Perry a pass, but in my opinion, he's more nastier than Usher. He's more nastier than Robert. He's more nastier than Bill and Diddy. It's my opinion. And one thing I told you about Diddy, out of all these men in this game, Diddy still proved to us he get more women than all of them. If I actually count on one hand, how many women is it proved Tyler Perry slept with? You just gonna say that girl evil, that's about it. Woman, look me in my face right now on this damn internet and tell me the truth. Ladies, stop playing. Are you going to tell me that Tyler Perry is the type to tear up a woman in the bedroom? Tell me right now you could picture Tyler Perry in the bedroom going to work on a woman. If you tell me you can picture that, you know you're lying. You cannot. I don't picture Tyler Perry. I don't even know what it looked like for Tyler Perry to even be with a woman in the bedroom. I don't even know what that looked like. I cannot imagine Tyler Perry tearing no woman butt up. Nope. I don't see him doing no missionary. I don't even see putting his face between a woman's legs. Hell no. I don't even see him doing that. A woman in the room, her legs up, Tyler Perry gonna look at that shit like it's disgusting. So I don't believe nothing about him. But when it comes to this stuff, I believe everything. I believe it, y'all. Because I know they try to be slick. And I know they love the Latinos. That's the main reason why they were going to the Miami strip clubs. Yeah, they love those male clubs in Miami. The ones in Atlanta ain't got no Latino. No. Tyler Perry likes hard tacos and gorditas. All right? You got it now, right? Here go his gordita. Here go his goddamn taco. That's what he likes, y'all. You have no proof he likes soul food at all. He also likes chili peppers and jalapenos. All right, so you got it, y'all. You got it. Let's go, y'all, because we just getting started. Let's go. We ain't done yet. We ain't even on the recap yet. All right, y'all. Here goes sidebar, y'all. You don't got to know about hip-hop. Family, gather around. It's all over now. If you're not from New York, check this out. This is who they had on New York radio talking hip-hop 15 years straight. This who was the face of hip-hop in New York City for the past 15 years. Any more questions? Y'all still don't know what happened to hip-hop. No. I knew New York was corny a long time ago because they made it corny, y'all. I don't care where the hell you from. If somebody told you these three people represented New York hip-hop, all right, now I'm going to show you life after hip-hop. Ebro was fired. I don't know what the hell they got going on. Look at that guy, Peter Rosenberg. When I tell you all these jokes, when you cool with black, you get rich. When that black stuff ain't cool no more, you got to leave it alone. You're going to go broke. So Peter Rosenberg was all with hip-hop rap because it paid the bills. It was cool. Even though he was on New York radio from D.C. That's cool. But I want you to see how being that hip-hop don't make no money, hip-hop is in the trash. Really, when Jay-Z and Diddy got in trouble, I told you hip-hop was over ever since then. Let me show you Peter Rosenberg, life after hip-hop. You look at that guy to the right, that turquoise shirt. Let me show you exactly how it looks when you get away from hip-hop. Yo, Peter Rosenberg is so slick. I see him, I would even know he was Peter Rosenberg. This called Life After Rap, y'all. And I told you, everybody else in that rap shit is stuck. Peter Rosenberg went from goddamn Hot 97 radio, talking rap every day, rap. Now he just talk WWF. Why? It's a smooth transition. Rappers in WWF is the same thing. This called Life After Rap. My other joke is, this is life after nobody want to be black no more, y'all, because it ain't cool. Got it? Peter Rosenberg. So, anybody ever heard about shapeshifters and you heard about, okay, this is right here. Meanwhile, Jay-Z's going backwards. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Jay-Z dressed like a hip-hopper. No, they just do that to get paid, bro. No, it's over. I tell you, the black card over with. Peter Rosenberg cut all that rap black stuff out. That's over with. Blacks, if you don't watch wrestling, you ain't going to know where he at. You see it, y'all? Then you got it. A smooth transition. If you saw Peter Rosenberg, you would never, ever think he was with nothing rap. I tell you, why some of y'all don't understand what change your ways mean? I'm watching TV. I see Peter Rosenberg. I said, look at his slick ass. But I been knew he was getting away from rap because he was already working for ESPN. So I wanted y'all to get when I said, if you're not on national TV, you don't have a career. Peter Rosenberg is not a YouTuber or a podcaster. All right? So you see it? This called Ain't No More Money in Rap. I'm out of here. See you. See it right here, y'all? Peter Rosenberg was talking hip-hop and rap for 15 years straight. What they always talk about every day, y'all? Drake, because Drake and Kendrick. Because Drake and Kendrick and Jay-Z. Drake and Kendrick and Jay-Z and Kanye and Drake and Kendrick, Kanye. Every day. Am I lying, y'all? 15 years. What I tell you? What else collapsed them? Everybody on this channel, you get it clear. What did I tell y'all? I said when they don't got. I said for one, they all been riding off Kanye. They were put in a position to hate on Kanye. Meanwhile, they all use Kanye for views. And I showed y'all a point. I said, you notice when Kanye don't post no more, they don't got nothing to talk about. I said, Kanye been doing that shit on purpose. Every year, Kanye would give a rant, and that would help everybody go viral. And then, see, you make yourself Kanye enemy, you can talk about him every day for clout and get traction. So I made a point. I said, look, you're going to see when Kanye retired, they don't got nothing to talk about. When Drake chilled out, I'll give y'all all the proof. I said when Drake chill out with that Kendrick beef, they ain't got nothing to talk about. So you're going to see what happened. Drake retired. When Drake laid low for about a year, Kanye ain't do nothing crazy. They ain't had no topics. They literally ran out of people to hate on. When they ran out of people to hate on, you got the stats. They started losing views and viewership and listeners. What else happened? What they don't get, they never going to admit. They never going to admit this to y'all, what happened. See, what really happened is, all of them were so pro Jay-Z and pro Kendrick. What's the reality? In reality, they pissed off all the Drake fans. In reality, Drake fans are real, which means he's not on top of the charts by mistake. When Drake get millions of streams and millions of this and millions of that, it really means he got millions of people. Why? He also got other states and countries. So the reason why they really fell off is because everybody that loves Drake don't like them. That is a lot of viewership. All you're watching is the backwash of what happened. They pulled off a lot of BS in 2024. Their favorite artists got in trouble. The ones that pay their bills got in trouble. So to deflect from them, it was a beef for Drake and Kendrick. They used the beef for Drake and Kendrick to keep going for another year. Meanwhile, it was all BS. Y'all all got the facts. It was a lie. Nobody apologized. Everybody getting fired. Everybody hiding. Everybody quiet. And somehow Drake's still winning. Because it was a lie, Craig. But on the back end, they paid for it with their careers. But you didn't get it. When it was all about Drake, they was in Hollywood, brother. They was in Hollywood chilling. When they were putting on Drake, no, they were living their best life in Malibu. Did you forget about the Los Angeles concert when they all was in there laughing at Drake? Now look at them. Remember when they had content every day to talk about how much Drake got wiped out, his career's over, and all this talk? Somehow Ebro's career over. Drake still winning. It was all lies. You all have witnessed the media conspiracy against Drake and others. You witnessed it. You witnessed who been controlling everything the past 15 years. That's why they all look stupid. If they ain't talk about nothing old, they ain't got nothing else. Because the new generation is now hip. The new generation is put in position to win. When I told you, all the king horses, all the king's men, they all finished and they ain't coming back again. But they control the media, which is the black opinion. And they have controlled the black opinion so much. Now it's not worth nothing. Now everybody's gone. And Drake is still winning. Which means it was a conspiracy and a plot that failed. Do you see Jadakiss rapping in the goddamn empty building? Who is he talking to? Who's listening? Who gonna buy it? Jadakiss still rapping about, I got bricks in the trunk. I got 100 young boys come and shoot you. Told y'all they lost their mind, y'all. Jadakiss rapping in the goddamn warehouse. Jadakiss, your ass broke too. That's why I respect y'all with all this white gold, because a lot of y'all wearing bogus most of the night and bullshit chains. When y'all start buying some real solid gold chains with real diamonds, I'll start respecting y'all. Y'all looking like straight clowns, y'all. The reason why I say that, Jadakiss is rapping about bricks in the trunk, y'all. He's still rapping about kilos in the trunk. Nobody got kilos in the trunk no more. God damn it, the police got infrared technology to see through your whole car. Nobody got bricks in the trunk. So do you get rappers or wrestlers? He rapped about, I got bricks in the trunk, and my young boys will pull up and dump. What the hell is wrong with Jadakiss? Man, I need to pack it up, man. Let's go. Let's go, y'all. Everything we spoke about playing out. This man 50 years old, rap about bricks in the trunk, man. Told you, man, they straight clowns. Ain't nobody driving around with no damn drugs, no car. People scared to even ride around with an ounce of weed. He's an idiot, man. I still my young boys pull up and jump. Man, shut up, man. Hov inspired all these idiots to rap again, y'all. Y'all see it for yourself. You see the shit. Jay-Z done inspired these idiots to go rap again. They delusional, y'all. Jada, do you see where you at rapping, bro? All right, man. Look to me like the only reason why y'all have women in y'all video because the record label paid for it. Man. Oh, yeah. They conspiring against that dude 38 Special. That dude 38 Special been on their ass. They trying to suppress him. They jumping his ass. Yep. That against 38 Special. I knew it was coming. Here go the rumors on him. He a rat. There you go. Meanwhile, if he is a rat, he ain't the only one. He ain't the only one. Here we go, y'all. The biggest conversation of the day. I will prove it to you. I always wanted y'all to know I don't make these stories up. Let me show y'all, family. Let's go. Told y'all, man, it's never too late. Get on the bandwagon, y'all. Meaning, you can now clean up your ways and say, I'm going to stand up for myself. I'm going to make my people look good. Or you can keep going on with that nonsense, and we're going to keep cooking and dragging your ass. Let's go. So I wanted y'all to get, right? About a week ago, I went into a whole breakdown of what this is about, with this great humiliation of these people. And I was trying to let them know the stuff they've been doing, guys, ain't about your race no more. That card is up. It's about your behavior now. People got love for you. People respect y'all. People like you. But the stuff you do make people don't like you. The stuff, the way you behave yourself and the things you believe. Now, some of it's not your fault. You were told a lot of lies and ignorance. But if you ain't trying to fix it, that's the problem. Tuskegee University bans bonnets, do-rags, and bedroom shoes. Now, the secret joke is anybody on this channel, y'all know for a fact, last Sunday, I made a whole point to go at HBCUs and the ignorance that's portrayed on that damn campus. I just spoke about that last week. Look to me like HBCUs making changes, y'all. So I'm going to respect this. Tell y'all the power of the internet, y'all. You never know. Let's go. Check it out. One more thing. One more. Let me show you the real topics, y'all. I want y'all all to get this clear, family. In this world now, I'm going to just give you updates what I say. In this world we in, we got BS, we got entertainment. That's for our enjoyment to stay level-headed. But other than the laughing and joking, the realest topics are being spilled. Here go a real topic like I told y'all. I told y'all these are worldly conversations. You see the likes? Almost 500 likes. Meaning almost 500 reactions, 300 some likes, 250 comments. Meaning these are real conversations, y'all. See that? Education, one day. These important topics. Now let me show you something else. This is important. See Jay-Z article? Now, y'all know I was doing this for months, then I stopped. When I made a point to show you, ain't nobody talking about them or blogging news. Ain't nobody care about their news, period. Jay-Z announces additional London and Los Angeles dates. 2 reactions, 1 like, no comments. What was my statement I said when I'm going to show you all this? Everywhere you can't pay for numbers, here's your truth. Jay-Z announces additional London trip in Los Angeles. 2 reactions, 1 like, no comments in a day, 24-hour cycle. Now, let me break it down again for you. When I tell you nobody care about him, no, that's just you online. That's just you on YouTube, guys. Sorry. Now, you see that whole day? See the same article in the whole day? What it say? Damn near 500 reactions, right? Meaning, people care more about this HBCU topic than Mr. Jay-Z himself. I've been showing you this for months. I just stopped when it was time for them to perform because I didn't want to make it like I'm hating. Then I just stopped. But I told you in reality, all that shit smoke and mirrors. You don't believe that? Now I'm going to show you the same exact article. Meaning the same exact company, same exact time frame. You see that Variety News? Jay-Z get 2 reactions, 1 likes in a day. Let me show you Variety News in the same day. Variety News, same day. Robert De Niro. Massive Tribeca Fest. Data leak exposed. How many reactions did Robert De Niro get? Almost 500. How many likes did Robert De Niro get? Almost 300. How many comments did Robert De Niro get? Almost 300. Same day as Jay-Z, same article, same posting. I told you all this shit come from the same place. When he say, same night, same right, somebody ain't playing right, now you got it. Media hype. None of that shit was real. See that? Then you got it. What else more you want, y'all? I'll show you. Robert De Niro, famous like Jay-Z, same as that media company. It ain't black, it ain't hip-hop. See that? 500 reactions. Same company, national news, 2 reactions. Then if I go to hip-hop, we can go all black, let's go. I'll show you. I told you before. I told you. I said regular people are more important than celebrities now. I told you it all. Bingo. People care more about real topic. Nobody care about Fantasyland, whack-ass rappers. That's for the old heads. People don't care about that stuff no more, y'all. Nobody's trying to relive an era that happened already. That's all of them online with that crap. I'm saying that because we getting into the real topic now. This is the realest topic being spoken. Get it right. Get it right. Get it right. You want your respect and dignity? Well, get it back. Check it out. Thoughts on one HBCU banning students wearing do-rags, bonnets, slippers to class. They don't know all that stuff mean you don't got clothes and you a bum. They don't know what that mean, y'all. And it means you fresh out the bed, then wash your ass. They got tricked to think that was culture. So all I want to try to get when I was telling you, guys, I know what my culture is, and they ain't my culture. My culture ain't down like that. I ain't get raised like that. I don't know nothing about their culture. They started a culture of idiots, all right? They just put a word black on it, but they never was black to me. How the hell they black? They don't even know real black history. If I ask them black history from the 80s, they don't know nothing. How they claiming they black, y'all? They can't even cook. They ain't got soul. They ain't got nothing. They can't dance. They not original. Huh? They not nothing. They don't know their history. What? No, they thought in their era, black was a look, and it was a look of a clown. You put on a bunch of colors, a fake dashiki, a fake ass afro, pump your fist, nap your hair, talk a bunch of bullshit online. That's their blackness, not mine. I got nothing to do with that at all. They didn't know their form of blackness was going to be a clown show on Instagram, which started 2011 to now, 15 years of them being clowns. The documentary filmed on you being clowns is called Instagram. And the whole thing about that documentary, y'all going to film yourself every day. No, that's what happened, y'all. Also, what happened with y'all culture is anybody with that complexion was able to claim one of y'all, even though a lot of them wasn't. Now I want y'all to get this clear. In no era in American history had rules and regulations had to be claimed to get people to stop wearing goddamn bonnets outside. You don't know your black history, idiot. Let me teach you. Black people didn't walk around with bonnets outside in the 60s. They didn't walk around with bonnets in the 70s. They didn't walk around with bonnets in the 80s. Nobody did that crap but the slave days. And if somebody came outside with a Jerry Curl hat, or they came out with their head wrapped. Because remember, head wrap is different from a bonnet. Woman wrap their hair. It's a difference. If you want to look like a queen, you're supposed to wrap it. You were wearing slave bonnets. Stop it. They monetize slave bonnets. How they monetize it? Bro, they just started making them different colors and textures. And them idiots was buying it and wearing it and rocking it proud. Get it? Not knowing. Y'all so much in y'all world that everybody else that's not part of y'all culture, y'all look poor, y'all look like slaves, y'all look ignorant, and you look like you didn't wash your ass, and it look like your hair might stink and you ain't do the shit. That's what it looked like. Same thing, do-rag. What is a do-rag? They don't know black history, family. Let's teach them. They don't even know, they don't know black history until they fake as hell. Do-rag goes back. Well, I know for a fact do-rag was popping in the 80s. Dudes who wear them shits come home from jail. But they were really for growing waves. Anybody growing waves wore a do-rag. Waves, and also to protect your braids. Meaning it was the man way of covering hair. Now, the stocking cap was for waves. But when bros want to step their game up from a cheap-ass stocking cap, they wore the do-rag to match the clothes. When I was young and I seen the OGs, it go back to the BBD era. They would wear the BBD nylon outfits with the do-rag to match and a pair of Pumas to match. It was fashion. For OGs. Those same OGs went to jail and they started wearing the do-rags in prison. Meaning, do-rag always meant street culture. Period. When we was gang banging, we was using do-rags as our colors instead of flags. Do-rag is straight street Meaning, none of those two outfits are to be worn on a college campus with pride. Even though I wear a do-rag to this day, I know when and where to wear it. And I know for a fact when I wear a do-rag, I'm being extra hood and street on purpose. Get it? Nothing to be proud of. I ain't never in my life with no do-rag to school. You don't do that, y'all. Anywhere in public, you know what I understand? It ain't about me. If I look good, I make everybody look good. So that's how I go out. That's how we all taught. That's what it's all about, y'all. When you were taught about your community and tribe, the part you didn't understand is everything you do is a reflection of your community and tribe. Now, let's get into the real talk, y'all. HBCU's been used for ignorance. What you looking at? 4 a.m. in your dorm at HBCU. What is a joke? Man, they're playing music, can't even get no sleep. What's 3 things you're going to get introduced at HBCU? Sex, drugs, and music. Whether it's the band, stepping, hip-hop, something. Where's education at, y'all? Why HBCU is known for everything in self-education? We're not going there today, but now you're going to get some. Barry told y'all the truth. Now today I get to prove to y'all some shit. Barry told y'all the truth about a lot of stuff, y'all. Part of why it's like that now, why people getting their ass whipped, and it's a financial crisis, y'all were too rebellious for too many years. If you didn't change your ways, you didn't teach your kids to be better, that's why now it is no mercy. You're looking at a speech from Barry in 2013. Now I want you to get, this wasn't a speech, it was your last warning. Now I can bring it to you because history has expanded. This is 2 years after Instagram came out. Barry and Bill Cosby came out at the same time and said, you guys need to change. You need to start pulling your pants up. You know what pull your pants up meant, bro? It meant time to grow up. You know what pull your pants meant, bro? It's time to get smarter. Time to be a man. But you saw everybody fought it, which means everybody stood on ignorance. Now look at this as your last warning, but you didn't know your last warnings came 2013. Your warnings came already. Now it ain't no mercy. Meaning, everything you were proud of, ignorant, street, hood, now you're going to pay for it. And what y'all better get with me, all I did was wake up a long time ago. That's all I did. I woke up when Barry was in the office because I knew a lot of things was happening and I knew it was going to be an end result. In 2013, he gave a speech at the Morehouse all-man HBCU graduation and told black men to pull up their pants. Be better fathers. Pull up your pants. Be better fathers. In 2013, did it get better since then? Are they not still online with their pants sagging? Okay. Right here. Now, people were mad at that. This person mad. Barry always talked down to black people. Like I said, Barry was hella anti-black. Same thing they said about Bill Cosby, right? They got mad. But what y'all didn't get was, he told you the goddamn truth. Now look at your life, bro. Now, anybody don't believe it was the truth? Let's look at life now. Thank you very much. How's the family structure looking? Where the black fathers at? How's the household looking? Nobody want to talk about it, right? Who cares? It's over. Now, he already said the truth, but you ain't looking at this was the last warnings. We telling y'all, get your shit together. Start doing right. What happened? They got backlash. That meant opposition. That meant, I guess they ain't gonna change. Hey, I guess they ain't gonna change, man. Tell you some reason why there ain't no mercy. You know what happened? This went on for 10 more years after that, 2023, which brought us up to the pandemic. See? Because I start peeping game. How is it all these graduations, all these degrees, but somehow I see people get ignoranter, and worse and worse and worse. I don't see nothing getting better, all these education. What's really going on? So, he addressed it. And people were mad. So now what I'm telling you is, they had to finally stop wearing bonnets and do-rags. But years ago, he been said, y'all need to stop this ignorant stuff. It's nothing to be proud of. That's what he said in the speech. Men to pull up their pants, be better fathers, and that racism is not an excuse anymore. What did Barry tell them 13 years ago? Racism is not an excuse anymore. Did they listen? Who's still talking racism to this day? Who still talk about know the well? Who still talk about why they failed? But who made them wear bonnets and Crocs outside? I told them, their rebellious spirit is why it's no mercy. They love rap. They love music. But they don't want to change and grow the hell up. So, they not playing no more. You finish. I told y'all what happened. They cut your funds off. They took your housing back. I just saw a 501c3 organization complaining, saying they're out of funds to feed the homeless. They got their finances cut. Told y'all what happened. There's no mercy. The rebellious spirit is now the judgment. Let them suffer on their own. Let them, since they so goddamn smart, since they always talking, let them figure it out on their own. Since they always talking about race, well, let their own race fix it themselves. That's what happened. Meanwhile, they don't got cap and gowns. They wear do-rags and bonnets. In 2026. This ain't me, y'all. This is a national conversation. That's their religion. Not burial attire. Know the difference. See, I see the shots at y'all? They saying that's y'all religion. This y'all culture. That ain't no bedroom stuff. Not for them. That's their life. They think that's what make them black. They think that's their culture. Meanwhile, it is straight ignorance and embarrassing. Low level, y'all. Told you, when I said I ain't with them, this all the shit I was talking about. Sorry, y'all. This is what they saying, y'all. The North remembers this speech was anti-black as hell. It was just like the one Bill Cosby made years ago. So, Bill Cosby told the truth about pull your pants up. He telling the truth. But what happened? They denied it and fought against it. So, that's why it's no mercy. Pull your pants, man. Grow up, brother. Pull your pants up, man. Be better fathers. Stop the BS. Meaning, you never had love for your family like you do Jay-Z, picklehead. See? Y'all don't know this internet is exposing you every day. I kept telling these men, it ain't personal. It's a national judgment. You see LL Cool J grew up? The word is, y'all are fucking kids that don't grow up. But you love Jay-Z. You love LeBron. But you don't feel the same way about your household. You don't feel the same way about your community. You don't feel the same way about ignorance. You love ignorance too. So being that you love ignorance, take your ignorance and get the hell out of here. Take your favorite characters, Jay-Z and LeBron, and get the hell out of here. That's what's happening, y'all. I'm telling you now, for some of y'all to get it later. Something else in this story. Somebody bragged about having that man on speed dial. Did you see that man say Barry's name anytime lately? I told you Barry cut his ass off. Did you see him with Barry anytime lately? No. Because Barry used his ass. Ain't nobody proud of no ex-drug dealer, y'all. In the end, they ain't. Let's go. See that? They proud of the ex-drug dealer. This is your result of who they looked up to. Who they look up to. Who their role model. Ex-drug dealers. Stuff like that, y'all. The hood. They don't know the hood is something you're supposed to escape. They don't know the hood. You're supposed to advance. And when you leave the hood, you're supposed to always make the hood look good. Because when you make it in life and people thought you was a failure, you can say, yeah, I'm from the hood. I made it, though. You never supposed to stay in the hood. You never supposed to keep the hood. You never supposed to be proud of the hood. That was your ignorance. Now go check your ancestors' history and you tell me one time when they was ever proud of being ignorant and proud of being poor. They was never proud of this shit. And they the main era wanted to be famous, y'all. Which means they spread all their ignorance even more. This picture me and y'all idiots. Y'all on the campus and learn, looking down their phones, wearing bonnets and do-rags. Y'all whole life existed in the phone. That's why y'all ignorant, y'all. Y'all from cities Would you think you're a star when in reality you're a nobody? And if you look up, your city didn't advance at all. How the hell y'all celebrities when your city didn't even grow? How the hell your city still ain't got rapid transportation? But you think you the celebrity star. No, you're not. The thing is, y'all gave too much attention to online. And the other joke on y'all is this. Y'all gonna go to streamer university, but y'all ain't gonna do nothing at a real university. Meaning y'all gonna go there, but y'all gonna do the same thing at a real university that somebody doing at streamer university. What's that? Y'all gonna play with y'all phone all day and scroll topics. You guys are the most brainwashed by cell phones, the most dependent on cell phone for everything. The main ones that run their mouth on cell phones, because cell phones is your life. Just get that part clear for this new world, all right? But I'm letting y'all know this last part. It's all out now. It got out of control so much, the HBCU had to put their foot down, said enough is enough. And I said, family, if I'm wrong, knock me out right now. Do they not wear bonnets more than the Jerry Curl era? All right, then. You know what this era of? The most fake hair wearing. That's what this era is. The most fake ass hair. So are we gonna play with that? I'll prove it. In the Jerry Curl era, people still had their real hair. In the Jerry Curl era, people had extensions. But you still had way more people with their natural hair. And a perm is natural. So, who's the joke, y'all? They wearing bonnets more than the Black Power days. Back in the day, your grandparents or somebody in your family said, you better take that off before you go outside. What the hell you going with that on? But y'all didn't know that. Y'all went to Walmart shopping in front of all races in pajamas for 10 years straight but want respect. No. That mean y'all run to Walmart not washing your ass in the morning. That shit was nothing to be proud of, y'all. It's called pride and dignity. When you got pride and dignity, you don't do certain things to make your people unproud. But this is what y'all gonna learn. Y'all culture, y'all fad of everything you think is cool is what really make you look like a clown nowadays. And the stuff people proud of, that's why I made a point to deny the streets of ignorance. I don't want to be labeled as that. Shit ain't nothing to be proud of, y'all. Y'all ignorance is what ruined y'all. And therefore, you don't have no respect. Because it's also proof y'all don't respect each other. So let's leave all these conversations alone. It's tiring and old. I'm just giving you the full update. When 2 weeks ago, I spoke about HBCUs and their BS, and I showed you Ralph Lauren Polo brought out a specific HBCU clothing line. But you ain't hear about that because they didn't wear it. All right? If Ralph Lauren gave a tribute to black colleges making a whole line of clothes, what that mean? Your ancestors, when they went to them colleges, they were top-notch everything. Why you think it's something about how y'all used to dress? Because the things y'all took the most pride at, y'all were the best. Dressing, being clean, cooking, manners, y'all were the greatest at that. That's the part you don't get, dummy. That was y'all power. When you was broke, don't matter. Man, one thing about them, you ain't gonna outwork them. You ain't going out nice to them neither. You can treat them like shit, man. They always happy. You ain't gonna stop their morals no matter what you do. They got morals, man. It's hard to break them. They hard-headed. No, that was your power. Your power was standing firm, which is called mind your business, keep your head down, work, get the money. Y'all started doing everything but that. So all I'm saying is this stuff is tiring. I'm out of here with that shit. Just give you an update. Barry told them, and they fought tooth and nail. These people fought tooth and nail against people telling them what's right. So when the president sat here and told y'all, everybody tried to tell y'all, look, man, change your ways. And I always tell you this. I sagged my pants back, but I always knew it wasn't right. The problem is, we did stuff wrong, but we knew it wasn't right. Nothing to be proud of. Y'all thought they'd be proud of. I ain't never want nobody to smell me like weed. I ain't never want to smell like weed. I ain't never want my goddamn mother, grandmama smell no weed on me. Weed ain't nothing to be proud of. I ain't want to be seen smoking a damn cigarette. Ain't nothing to be proud of. I ain't want to be looked at a certain way. I ain't want no grown-up seeing my ass, my pants sagging. What we do, bro? Pull them up real quick. So-and-so coming. Like, straighten up, bro. So come. We knew the shit, man. Move the bottle. Y'all were proud of all this ignorance, y'all. So that's how you got labeled. And the difference is, we were smart and acted stupid. Y'all just stupid because you ain't learned to be smart first. It's a difference. Everything is a difference. We acted stupid, but we were really smart. A generation of people on honor rolls. Y'all wasn't on no damn honor rolls like that. Y'all dumb as hell, man. Everybody raised on that phone, you got a low IQ. These are facts. You might be a little smart, but you're still low IQ. Period. If your ass 35 and you've been on Instagram 15, it's 15 years now. Facebook, Instagram is 15 years old, and Facebook is 17 years old. If you're in your 30s, you build these apps your whole time, you got low IQ. It's a fact. If you didn't learn no other history, you got low IQ. Period. Y'all the same people can't travel America without a GPS right now. All right? It's that simple. If your ass had to travel America, you'll be stuck. Guys, don't talk to me about Black Underground Railroad. They ain't had GPS, fool. If you had to leave the South to go to the North right now, you couldn't do it. You just couldn't because you ain't got GPS. All right? If you had to leave the North right now and visit your family down South, fool, you don't even know how to do it because you ain't going to be able to do it without GPS. So are you really an American? Are you really smart? Are you? Ask yourself that. You can't even travel your own city without a GPS. Let's go. That's why I was telling y'all, right? We are different people. Everybody is not the same no more. All right? It's been a separation, y'all. So, smarts is winning. The smart will prevail. The dummies will get trashed because the trash must be put in the trash, y'all. That's it. So this ain't personal, just what it is. Ignorance is not approved of. When y'all start shaming that shit, then the people will stop doing it. That's why I joke. I joke because I know they don't like to be joked on. So when you bake their ass, then that stop. You come out around me like that, and I bake your ass one good time. I bet you won't wear it no more. Yeah, that's how we work in my neighborhood. That's the real black way. It's called a dozens, fool. That's right. When I got roasted being a little dust bucket young, I was fresh ever since. Yeah, you get it through your head when your ass get roasted. That's right. You come around me with any of that shit, I will roast your ass. Bro, what is that velvet on your head? What is that velvet? What you in a do-rag fashion show? Bro, take that shit off your head, fool. What is that, velvet? Bro, I will roast your ass. What the hell is that on her head? That's a glorified fucking Jerry Curl bag? That ain't nothing, y'all. You get it? We gonna get out of here, y'all. Enough is enough. I'm done. I made something out of nothing, y'all. I ain't had no topic this morning anyway. But it is real topics. They just boring. On that note, I'll holler at y'all later. I just came to holler at the chat. What's up, AI? What's up, Los? What's up, Dramatic? What's up, Mr. Brown? Uncle Diggity, what's up? Shout out to the replay gang. Shout out to everybody catching the back. Tyler Perry so nasty. I don't even want to do a replay on him. No, you got the facts on Tyler. Tyler likes, y'all, Tyler likes burritos. He likes gorditas. Got it? All right. Hey, don't. Hey, y'all know you got shrimp, chicken. He like beef burritos. That's right. Extra sour cream. Y'all got it? All right. Y'all all got it, man. Everybody spared Tyler, y'all. Tyler didn't get the treatment. LL Cool J a grown ass, man. Tyler Perry, man. You out of there, bro. Tyler Perry loves peas and rice. And adobo. Yeah, word is his bedroom smell like fucking adobo. You got it? He talked, look, man, he talked all that black. He didn't want to touch a black man. What's up with this, Tyler? You got a pattern, sir. No, it's over for Tyler. This man been spending money keeping this news suppressed. Just know, y'all, he owes, altogether, he owes $333 million. $77 million to one person, $260 million to somebody else. He's fighting because he don't want the juicy details to come out. He don't want the more details to come out. He fighting. All right? So just know this thing. He been spending all his money fighting these cases, but there's nowhere to run. He lost his deal with BT. He been losing. He ain't winning. All right? He's finished. Just stay tuned, y'all. Tyler Perry likes chalupas. On that note, man, I'm going to get out of here, y'all. We out. That's right, AI Sex Bucket. Boy, we out. Y'all enjoy y'all day, man. I'm getting out of here before I get in trouble. I told y'all, but y'all don't listen, so I'm going to say it again, man. I got my own rules. I don't trust no man with a painted on beard and a painted on hair. Any man with that much paint, I don't trust your ass. Mean it. Bro, you better make it where I can't see it. That's me. Bro, not me. If I met Tyler Perry off the rip, I would assume he's full of crap. He's just too fake. Bro, I can't look at a man's face, take him serious with a painted on head. Even down to the edge up and the beard, everything just painted. I can't know, bro. No. You ain't trying to reveal no truth to me, brother. You ain't gonna let me see no gray hairs. You ain't gonna let me see a little bit of crooked hairline. You trying to be too perfect, bro. I don't trust you. You look weird. This is how they've been tricking ladies. No, ladies, you don't trust a man like that. He's up to no good. He is. Yo, look at Jay-Z, y'all. Ooh, ooh, that's on fire. Ooh, look at everybody with the Jay-Z concert. Look at him at Lauryn Hill concert. They ain't even a concert. That's a cookout in the backyard. See that? Jay-Z hype at Lauryn Hill concert. He was at his own show. Look at that. So now I want y'all to see how Jay-Z plays everybody. Look, he tricked Jeezy to leave his concert. He got Usher to leave his concert. He got Alicia Keys to come, Eminem to come, goddamn Pharrell. He got everybody to come to his show. But look at him at Lauryn Hill show, fanning out. Ooh,